Let's get ready, say go. This was on, this was on, this was on, this was on. Let's go, this was on, this was on, this was on, this was on. Rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. For beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, turns today, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, don't be afraid, you got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala! Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. At the past, you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid, go and fly away. Chala, hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala, no time to hesitate, go on and search the earth, within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala, be cool, don't be afraid, you got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for Spaghett and Friends Toy Show, episode 298. Ooh, getting close to that 300. What's going on, everybody? This should be your boy Smith, as always, joined by the usual suspects here. What's going on, fellas?
Just chilling, just taking it easy.
That's what's up. I mean, shit, I'm trying to think. Before we even start the show, I need to get my cold beverage on, because gotta stay hydrated.
Gotta stay hydrated.
But any pickups for anyone this week? Anything cool? Anything on the horizon? Before we get right into the nitty gritty.
I just got my my classified series vamp today. Pretty nice. I didn't open it yet, but it looks pretty cool. Looks like it'll be like a pretty nice piece. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but
I was seeing that that classified infantry guy is available now. Thinking about picking that up because it's a
yeah,
nice looking figure.
yeah,
And he's like off-brand, like he's not an official character or anything. So it's like you can kind of do whatever you want with him technically.
yeah. It's like world building, you know. Like you can kind of you can decide like do you want him to be like an army builder or do you want him to be like his own guy or whatever. You can kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah, just be his own little
It's
special.
pretty
He
sweet.
could be his own special agent,
Yeah,
codename infantry. Also, real quick, I think.
I think the classified.
What you gonna say?
I was say I think the classified is like losing a little bit of steam. You know, like people aren't quite as hyped about it as they were like let's say like 2 years ago. But I think they're still putting out like I think they're still putting out good stuff. You
I
know.
mean, the only thing right now I think most people are just kind of waiting on is they just want those legacy characters. And because it's like you're giving
Yep.
them everything they want, you're giving them vehicle accessories, you're giving them the core characters plus, some rare ones. But like they're focusing on those that matter. Because like I said, everything else with when it comes to GI Joe is army building.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, like yeah, Cobra has a few core like main guys, but everybody else is just fodder. Everybody's a soldier. So
Yeah.
it's just
Pretty
like
much.
okay, get the army stuff out of the way. We provided you a couple destros, we provided you with a couple commanders, we gave you a Serpentor and a mind bender. Everything else is like army building. Like I said, when you knock out the core Cobra, core Dreadnoks, what do you have?
Yeah.
Soldiers.
Exactly.
Just, just
Yeah. Just
soldiers.
basically various like troops and stuff.
Yeah, there's not really that like core group of like main characters. Sure, they have their guys, and you could probably name them on like two hands. Everybody else is a soldier. Everybody else is a soldier.
Yeah.
Cause like once you get a Destro, a Baroness, a Cobra Commander, and a Zartan, like I said, everybody else is like okay, well, some Dreadnoks, a Pentor, a Mindbender, Firefly or Storm Shadow, but then everything else is a Bat, a Viper, an Alley Viper, a Techno Viper, a Toxo Viper. You know what I'm saying? Just a soldier. I'm just a soldier. Same thing. Like I said, the only ones that matter the most is probably the Joes, because the Joes don't have a crew of just random soldiers. Everyone on their enlistment is a character. So to throw people like infantry or that 2-pack they had of just like randos, it's rare because G.I. Joe's not known for the nameless soldiers. Even though they have the dudes in green, which I'm proud they didn't make that guy at. The random dude in the green shirt with the green helmet. Because that's usually the random G.I. Joe soldier. The guy who didn't get a code name yet. So, but Cobra, like it's, I don't think it's fizzled out. It's more or less it's like Hasbro to this point is kind of giving GI Joe fans every character they actually want. Because name one person that hasn't got made yet from GI Joe, especially on the Cobra side of things. I mean, I went to a GameStop now. They got a plethora of those boas.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's what I mean. Like I think they're still putting out really good stuff. I think it's just I think the people people seem like they're more used to the 6-inch Joe line where like 2 years ago it was still fresh. Like people were still like, oh my god, I can't believe we're getting like I can't believe we're getting like 6-inch Joes. Like this is amazing. And it seems like now people are just like, yeah, like it's cool. We're getting
I
6-inch
think in the
Joes.
beginning, I don't think they weren't. It's a lot of things. They weren't sure how committed Hasbro was really gonna go in on it.
Yeah.
But once they saw like, oh, y'all are actually going in on it, And then the HasLab with the his tank, and they're like, oh, so you serious about this? And then the Dragonfly. So it's like they've established like this is the thing. Plus, there is that intimidation, at least in my opinion, because GI Joe is such an army building thing. Scalpers go hard on these. Like out of all the like lines that are out there right now, GI Joe is one of the harder ones to kind of pick up, especially if you want to go back to the beginning, because like they pillaged all that shit. Like go around and see if you can find just a basic Cobra soldier. You ain't finding many of those.
No, definitely not.
Unless you find them
Definitely
still
not.
available on like a BBTS or you going into an aftermarket.
Yeah, that's
That's why we
that's
sit
the
here now.
only-
That's why you can't get Serpentor right now. That's why you can't get a Serpentor right now.
That's the only tough part about this line is because it's so centered on like army builders. It's like like the scalpers just have a field day with this one.
Like, look what happened when they put out Dr. Mindbender. I ain't never seen Dr. Mindbender ever again. Like, I don't even think the dude had time to hit shells before it was like, nah, we don't even got any.
They swiped it right from the fucking shippers.
I mean, I'm serious though.
I know you are.
Cause he wasn't even like, he didn't even like, I think, what wasn't he was exclusive, I know that. But it was like, he never even had a chance to even be available to even get a shot at him. It was just like done, and that was it. Like, there was no re-releases, there was no reissue, none of that. Like I said, you say they do that for Serpentor, you literally gotta be sleeping on that site to actually catch that if it fucking happens.
Yeah, and it's like with the Mindbender, it was like a PulseCon exclusive, and they're like, okay, we're gonna release a little bit Friday, a little bit Saturday, and a little bit Sunday, and the Friday and the Saturday, like he sold out so unbelievably fast that like within 2 minutes it was already sold out, and like I was barely able to kind of snag one on the Sunday.
Bro, him and Serpentor and Mindbender are such a distant memory that like you go to Hasbro Pulse, they're not even there to like just look at it and be like, hey, it's sold out. It's like, no, take it off the page. Like you can't even find it on its own page. Like, it's like, bro, this thing is so non-existent that we don't have any more to give right now that we're not even going to pretend to sit here and be like, maybe you can order it and we'll let you know later when we get more. It's just like, no, it's gone. It's gone. It never existed. And this is Hasbro. I'm like, damn, at least can I get a picture of it saying sold out? I can't even get that? God damn.
It's like, it seems like they came and went, and then that was the end of it.
Yeah, and now they act like this shit don't exist now. I'm sitting there looking at all these aftermarket prices, and everybody want this bitch for like 100 and some change, and I'm like, bro, it was already 75 as is. I'm not about to pay $125.50 for something just to compliment a goddamn Sergeant Slaughter. I'd rather hunt toy conventions and pay a minor markup than do that shit.
The only Joes I see at the store, like whenever I go to the store, the Joe aisle is usually pretty empty. If I do see any, I see the ones like I don't know what they are. Like they're the ones in the classic cards.
Oh, the vintage stuff. Yeah, the vintage ones. Yeah. You'll see a lot of the vintage ones sitting around.
Yeah.
But like I said, the reason they sit there is because most people snatched all those up day one. Because like the vintage ones, all you see in the vintage card, at least around where I'm at, is Destro's, Baroness, Lady J's, and some Gung Ho's. I've never seen a vintage card Crimson Guard ever. But there's one out there, but I've never seen it. And I kind of wanted to get it because it had a different color. It had a different color mask than what the classified one had. And like, there's supposed to be other vintage ones, but it's just, they just like, bro, like I said, G.I. Joe is one of those things where like the people are on it. They don't let that shit sit too long.
Yeah. I see a lot of gung hos, and that's about it. That's about all I see from the like vintage card.
Nah, my Walmart's got the same ones they've had for at least a year now. Lady J, Destro, Baroness, and Gung Ho. Like I said, I'll be tempted, but I'd be like, there's no reason to do so because I don't have an army to build, and I'm not about to go all that out of my way to try to build one. Like I said, I built a couple bats because I got lucky at the time. Those crimson bats were being circulated, so I had a moment to grab them while I had the chance. But now you ain't seeing no crimson bats out there. If you're lucky to see one, that's probably because it was sitting in a bat somewhere. Like, all I see now is the current crop of, like, peg warmers of G.I. Joes. Like, there's a lot of shipwrecks sailing the seas, and a couple of, like, the G1 dudes that have recently came out. But other than that, like, you're not finding a lot of, like, the ones you really want. Like, nah, get out of here. Like, you can't even find the third version of Cobra Commander no more. So it's like, nah.
I sort of regret not getting the Hiss tank. If there was like one regret I had, I wish I would have got the Hiss tank.
The only thing I will say regret on the Hiss tank for me, even though I'm not in the G.I. Joe, is that it's probably the only chance you'll get to get that classic looking Cobra Commander. And that's the only sad part about it, is like you don't get that classic looking Cobra Commander. Other than that, like I said, the Hiss tank is an easy pass, same as the Dragonfly, because I'm not in the G.I. Joe. Like I said, the extent of my shit is a Sergeant Slaughter, a couple bats, and one Crimson Guard. I still haven't even pulled the trigger on buying the twins, which I should, because they're kind of on sale on BBTS. I should probably just kind of pull that trigger already. And these are classic colors, not that 3-pack with them in the Baroness, which looks good, but I'd rather have them in their traditional colors.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm still like being that wishful thinking of holding off that maybe one day I can get lucky and get us a Pentor. That's all I really want.
Oh, I think you will.
Like, I was almost tempted on buying that boa. The boa looks nice, but I'm like, I don't need you for anything. And I don't want a random Cobra dude, because then that means I have to buy other random Cobra dudes just so you're not alone.
Yeah.
You know, Bats and a Crimson Guard's fine, because this is going to get beat up by the Sarge, and probably any other random dude I want to do photo photography with. I'm waiting till I get that generic Jedi, my Master Nego, so he can slice up some bats.
Ah.
But other than that, let's jump into some fake news. You know, your number one source. Also, big ups to everybody in the chat. Trunks, Daniel, Ian, Dwight Race. Thank you for joining us as always. We appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out for a bit. But yeah, let's get into your number one source for news and information. Friday night, we talking toys. X-Men'97 wasn't that woke, so I don't know why people were making all that noise. But time for fake news. And as always, make sure you check that spaghetti policy, because, you know, these problems matter. Alright, gentlemen, we starting off a little lighthearted, a little casual, you know, for those who, you know, grew up on that PBS life, on that Jim Henson stuff. We got ourselves from Super 7, we've got Sesame Street Reaction, Cookie Monster, yeah, Cookie Z for Cookie, that's okay with me.
I thought he's the Veggie Monster now.
If he's the Veggie Monster, they could just kill themselves.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like a few years ago, they made him. He quit being the Cookie Monster and he became the Veggie Monster.
I don't want to listen
Oh
to
my
that.
god.
We're gonna pretend like you didn't say that and could carry on with this show. Okay?
Yeah. Look, right now I see him. He's holding cookies as he should.
Because he's a
And
cookie
I
monster.
think he
Because
looks
he's a
adorable.
cookie monster. C is for cookie. That's okay with me. Okay, again, but you know, again with the super set. Okay, here's the thing, though. So you're putting out clearly a Sesame Street line, and you drop the Cookie Monster. Fine, he's a staple. He's one of the core group that you would name off if you was to name the cast of Sesame Street. But then we drop those other two, which spoiler alert we'll look at. These two are just very sub characters compared to Oscar and Cookie. And then you look at the rest of the wave here I'm seeing. We got Bert and Ernie. That seems on brand. Count? Yeah, of course, the Count. But then the monsters? Nah, they're like side sketches. Like, where's Snuffleupagus? Where's Elmo or Big Bird? There's not main core group. What's that dude? Not.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
thinking
still
of
like
Muppets.
I'm still
What's
like
that other
messed
one?
up from that revelation that Jimmy just dropped on us. I don't even know how to feel about that.
Just saying.
Listen, I'm not even listening to Jimmy. That's fake news.
Come on, Jimmy.
He's lying to the children.
What?
You're lying to the
What?
children. Stop lying to
Yeah.
the children.
Yeah, PBS wanted kids to be healthy. Cookies aren't healthy, so he became the veggie monster, and he was
like,
snacking on
no,
a
me Cookie
celery.
Monster. No, cookies are high in sugar and cornstarch, so now me, Cookie, eat gluten-free with light dark chocolate, more healthy for Cookie. Still Cookie, though.
I like the Cookie Monster from Family Guy though, where he was kind of like snorting cookie dough in the bathroom, and Lois opens the door, and he's just like, "Go away."
Don't look at me. Well, the Cookie Monster is $20. May of 2024. Then we got another OG here. Look, Oscar. Like, come on. Oscar the Grouch is OG. And he's even got his worm friend. Now, does he come out of the garbage can? Hell no. He never does. The fuck wrong with you? Down in that can is a Shangri-La that we can never even fathom to imagine. There's bitches and niggas down there having good times.
Jesus.
All kinds of shenanigans in that can. It's a portal to another world. It's like probably that's the gateway to Fraggle Rock. Right there. That's why he's always having so many things. He's got a pipeline straight to Fraggle Rock. You know what I mean? Anybody
like,
getting down on these Sesame Streets, or is that too like on the scale of like I don't need to be that nostalgic? And that's another question I wanted to ask you too, by the way. With characters like this, like, because we all know Sesame Street, this is preschool, this is when you were a little kid, a baby. Now as an adult collector, are you that nostalgic that you're ready to go in on Sesame Street?
I would, but this would have to be like this would be like one of those lines where like if I see them at the store and I got like, and there's like nothing else, like maybe I would pick them up, but like I don't think this is something that I would go out of my way to like pre-order, you know?
No, but I'm not even saying just this alone, but like a Sesame Street collection in general, because I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there like that, but I don't see any. Like, I see a lot of people go, "Oh, I'm nostalgic for my childhood," but there's a point where the childhood stops where we don't go any further. It's like, okay, we'll stop at He-Man, we'll stop at Transformers, we'll stop at G.I. Joe, we'll stop at My Little Pony, we'll stop at, but then you get to like Sesame Street. I don't really, like I said, maybe it's me, but I don't see that much of a base of like, I want to collect Big Bird figures. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're out there, but it's not the same way as like you say, like say Disney. Like Disney's not even considered like the lowest form of your childhood. Like we're reaching baby territory, because we all know you get to Sesame Street, you're in baby territory. Because all of us watched Sesame Street when we were babies. You like you were watching this when you can remember TV, and that's probably like 3 to 4 to 5, and then you kind of cut off around 6 because you found better cartoons. But like we all know, Sesame Street is the baby level, so it's like I don't see people that nostalgia for Sesame Street that way. Like I said, you can see G.I. Joe heads and Thundercat heads and Transformer heads and all that. And like I said, the lowest I feel before you get to baby is probably Disney. Would I be wrong on that? I guess almost statement, because like Disney's almost like the cutoff of like anything lower than Disney, you're now fucking with baby shit.
I think it's just a thing where it's like, I think for a lot of people, they definitely watch Sesame Street, but I think it was
we all did. That's what I'm saying. We all did. It's
not something that you really stick with. Like, it's not something that you take with you. It's just kind of like, it was just a moment in time. Like, we watched it. Like, we watched it when we were babies and we liked it, and then that was it. You just kind of moved on. Whereas like Transformers, you never really grow out of Transformers, or like you never really move on from Transformers, like it's something that you carry with you. You carry with you forever. Like I don't know, I just like something like Sesame Street, like it doesn't have that same appeal, because it's just something where it was just like a blip in time where we watched it when we were babies, and then one day we just didn't watch Sesame Street anymore. Like that was it, like probably the same thing could be said about like Barney the dinosaur, or like Teletubbies,
but no one's making figures of those right now. No one's trying to revamp the Barney figure line. No one's trying to make a figure line of Teletubbies, because most people know it's baby stuff. It's actual babies.
Exactly.
Now, actually, Jonathan, I think they did a Dark Crystal line. Someone did it? I know we looked at some before. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Like
it's out there. Trust me, it's out there though. There's somebody made some. But,
I think it's just like I said. I think it's just because Sesame Street is something that we just watched, and then one day we moved on, and then we just never thought about it again.
Yeah, but we still. I mean, as a 44-year-old dude here, I still remember Sesame Street because I did learn a lot of shit from that, and it was educational. Your boy's stuck with knowledge and songs in his head that hey, wouldn't have got it from any place else but Sesame Street. That or the Electric Company, one of the two. But hey, listen, I learned my 3 times tables, from stuff like that. The Schoolhouse Rocks. Those things do stick with you if you're not a dent head or anything. But I just never been nostalgic for like, man, I'd love an action figure of fucking Big Bird or something. Just never crossed my mind. Like the cutoff for me was like, I like some He-Man stuff and Transformers, but I never thought like, man, I'd like to have a figure of Oscar the Grouch. But I said, there's probably someone out there that's over the moon right now. So hey, to them, big ups.
Of course I know him. He's me.
Alright,
I'd love these.
I mean, hey, like I said, fucking go for it, bro. You get the guy, the smiley with bread. You get bread too. Look at that, you get bread.
I don't know if I want him, but I get those other ones.
I just feel this is a weird
Yeah,
character to jump in with when you have bigger Sesame Street characters to pick from. Why pick the smiley guy with bread? It was weird.
That's Super Seven's thing. They just pull characters out of their ass and throw them in. That's the reason we didn't get the whole Simpsons family. You know.
Yeah.
It's because the way that's because that's how they operate. Because they're like, oh, we can't give you all the big characters in the first 3 waves because we gotta leave some big characters for like wave 7 or wave 8. But then the line never lasts long enough to get to wave 8, so it's like the cycle, the circle of Super 7, you know.
Well, I mean, maybe that'll change because, like I
That's
said,
why,
they're now showing up in Walmart now. So,
like again, we never got that just traditional original recipe Homer, because it's something where we're like, yeah, we want to be able to drop this at like the 10th wave to get people excited again, but then it doesn't last long enough to ever get there. So all we ever got was Astronaut Homer, or
no, we got.
Morbid
Didn't they make
Needle
him make him in a moo? They made him in a moo.
Yeah. It's like we got everything except just a regular Homer.
Also, May 2024, and to round out our Sesame Street wave, we got the salesman. He's holding an 8. He's holding an 8, son. He's making you count. See, you gotta learn.
I know that I can count to that number.
I bet you can, Jimmy. If you try hard
It's been a
enough,
while though.
If you try hard enough, and you'll get there. Like I said, cool guy, but just when I think of Sesame Street, I don't think about this dude though. So it's just kind of weird that they just throw the rando Muppet in there.
That's Super 7 for you.
Yep.
Well, $20,
Yep.
May of 2024.
Oh baby, here we go. All right, from Anime Heroes, by Bandai, we're getting another Zoro. This is basically Zoro when he's kind of like stops fucking around. You can see he's got the 3 sword style. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I think this is really great.
I do like he can hold the sword in his mouth. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
You picking this one up?
This is where no, because it's just I have this exact version of Zoro, but I have the variable Action Heroes one. So I'm probably gonna pass on this one, but this is cool, man. I like Zoro,
he's missing
man.
I feel like he's missing butterfly joints though.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of those. Oh, these are you get these in retail. Okay. Yeah, I see these in Target and Walmart all over. All right.
Yeah, these are pretty good for what they are for like $20. I know I clowned on these for a long time, but once I actually started fucking with them, like, yeah, these are pretty nice for like $20.
I seen this is the big dude right here. I saw him at Walmart the other day. They already got this dude in stock.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
That's cool.
$23. July of 2024.
Okay, so more Black Series. We're getting Clone Commander Fox from the Clone Wars. This is pretty. I kind of want this one, actually.
Yeah,
I want. Yeah.
Clone Commander Fox, was one that I don't know if it was just like 1 or 2 stores got all the stock and then nobody got anything else, but this is one of those figures that a lot of people didn't get. A lot of people missed out on them the first time around. So it's it's great that he's getting back out there. He's getting back in the line. 'Cause, I do know a lot of people were missing this guy.
Yeah, Star Wars shit. I gotta hold myself back from. Like I said, I just want my generic black Jedi, my Master Nego, and I'm gonna call it a day.
Yes, you can't say that word.
I can say whatever I want.
I can't.
Listen, everybody. Once I introduce the world to Jedi Master Nego, it's gonna change the game, son. We're bringing Star Wars back, baby. Master Nego is gonna change the game. Generic black Jedi. We're doing it, okay? Just listen. You get listen. You down with the squad, Master Mayo? Master Mayo. Don't forget.
Master Mayo. It's because I white.
It is because you white. Yes. Stupid, bro. Yo, $26, September of 2024. I saw this. I was like, oh man, this shit sold out quick, bro.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's always the good characters that they go fast though. That goes to show you what people really like. Because I don't even think he was on there. I don't even think he was on there for like a day, and he sold out.
I mean, this is one people have kind of been waiting for, so I'm not surprised. Again, it's another prequel character, which we don't is horribly underrepresented. It's another like Jedi Council member. So yeah, this is great. You gotta get you a Kieti Mundi.
I just like that. I like the body where it's like it's so generic that you could just swap his head out with something else, and it would work fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Just want to get that generic black guy Jedi. Can't wait. Y'all gonna be so jealous, especially Jimmy.
No. Wait, what?
Well, I would say hopefully you can find him in the wild when he does drop, which should be in May 2024. It's gonna set you back $26. So good luck out there, because I think it's already sold out on Hasbro Pulse as well. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good spot to check too, Ian. GameStop, they definitely be having them Star Wars, so don't sleep on the GameStop, because they'll have shit that will say it's on pre-order here and it'll already be sitting in a GameStop somewhere.
Yeah.
So it definitely helps to kind of, when you do your hunt, hit up your local GameStop. You might get lucky. Like I said, that's why I found that Joe Fix-It Wolverine shit. I was waiting for that shit to come off a pre-order, and it was sitting in a GameStop already. So, like I said, don't sleep on that shit. Transformers! I'm already tapped out. Alright, so we're getting a Skywarp version of the Bumblebee Studio Series, not Starscream, whatever, but now you get them in Skywarp. You get them in purple now.
Isn't Skywar purple and black? Why is this one purple and gray?
I don't know. It's lazy. That's why. So that's the best I can tell you, Jimmy. It's lazy. That's why I can't fuck with the Chug no more. I can't go all in. Like I'm dedicated to the masterpiece scale, and I'll cherry pick Chug. But it's like this shit is lazy. And then you got the nerve to call it a studio series. This means it's supposed to be better. Like, this is like, bro. I mean, I know some people want it because they like the Bumblebee movie and all that. But like I said, this is way step above what you got from the Michael Bay trash. So I'll give it that. At least it looks like something. But it doesn't look like Skywarp. Just because you slap a little purple, it doesn't make it Skywarp.
Yeah, I got no issue with the design, but again, you could just take any like jet and slap a line of purple on it, and suddenly it's Skywarp. No,
Because I
you don't do
mean,
that.
if you
It's
change,
very, it's
here's the
very
thing: if you
easy.
change the color to like a slight off beige, then you got a fucking Blitzway. Because you got the purple. That's why it needs to be black and purple, so we know it's Skywarp. Because remember the last time
Yeah.
we did that from the Bumblebee movie, and all of a sudden they were like, "Oh shit, Starscream looks hot." No, that's Blitzwing. What?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we ended up in that predicament. Motherfuckers fuck with the color correction, man. Come on.
Maybe the director was just colorblind. You don't know.
Maybe. Hey, listen, it could be. But if you're into Voyager Skywarp, it'll set you back 35 September of 2024. We got some more Transformers here. Now, this is kind of interesting if you're into the War for Cybertron games. We're getting a studio series, just plain ass Decepticon soldier. Getting a basic grunt, but again, I'm looking at all that hollow shit, and you got the nerve to call it, and this lack of paint, you got the nerve to call this a studio series? Nah.
Yeah, I don't know why this. I don't know why it's studio series, but I'd like to get it for the video game shelf.
Yeah,
'Cause-
it's
yeah.
kind of cool because it's like it's not a lot of just like generic soldiers in Transformers, you know?
I mean, there isn't, especially like I said, if you're into the War for Cybertron games, this is a cool little addition to go along with the hundreds of Megatrons and Primes they made from that game. So at least you get something new and variety. But this shit is not a studio series, though. The studio series is supposed to look better. I shouldn't see like whole hollow bits within your Transformer under the name under the umbrella of studio series. If you just said this was a regular chug, then fine.
I think mostly going forward, we're pretty much just going to see that everything is going to be studio series. I think that's kind of what they're leaning towards. So
yeah, but studio series is supposed to symbolize something. It's supposed to be better than what the regular mainline stuff was.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit underneath Masterpiece, but just enough that it doesn't kill your wallet. But it's supposed to be better than the shit I would get from the Legacy that's out right now. I should be better. This is not better than the Cyclonus guy. I'm sorry.
No, but they realize that if they put the basic ass Transformer Studio Series packaging, it sells better. So that's kind of it.
Nah, but that's gonna hurt them in the end because eventually people ain't gonna fall for this shit no more. Like, no, Studio Series was supposed to be better. Like, especially on top of that, when you drop shit like the Dinobots and they're under the Studio Series umbrella, they're good. They're actually fucking good. They're solid. There's no hollow bits. It looks like something that is slightly better than what the Chug is, but it's not as better as, say, a Masterpiece is. But it's on that level. This is nowhere close to that shit. Not saying it's not a bad figure. It's a fine looking figure because it's based off the game and it looks like how it looked in the game, but hollow bits like that? Nah, bro, fill that out. How we making Cyclonuses and we still can't fill out a leg? I don't know how Hasbro operates, man. Like, who's running this ship? How do y'all let this go through QC and be like, yeah, put that on the streets when you've made a fucking Cyclonus? And I keep saying Cyclonus because it's the best thing that's come out of that shit in years. Fight me on that. Fight me.
Yeah, Cyclonus was really good.
Cyclonus is the GOAT. That figure is like an anomaly. Because there's nothing like it in any of the other figures. The textures, the everything. There's not a hollow bit on that piece. and the transition from robot to alt mode is just like, it's ridiculous. And then you gonna give me this? You gonna give me this? Nah, get out of here, bro. I know you can do better. I seen you do better. But that's alright. It is what it is, man. 25 September of 2024. There's some good ones though coming up though. So we got some Takara Tomies here. This is I might have to fuck with this right here because this is nice. This is the Missing Link Bumblebee from Takara Tomy. It's basically the original like G1 figures, but they've kind of bumped up some of the engineering on it. So now it's got more than like 2-3 points of articulation.
I like the toy they gave him.
Yeah. Like before, he never had an elbow bend. Before, he never had a slight kind of rocker on the feet. So this is, and yeah, his head didn't articulate either back then. So this is like, it's kind of cool. It's cute. And of course, it transforms. So that's always a plus too. You get your little mini Bumblebee. So yeah, that's the original. This is the new.
That's it's cool. And getting a cliff jumper, that always kind of makes sense, right?
Well, of course. And again, they're not that expensive. I mean, $40, but I get it. November of 2024.
I guess that's like the new trend, right? Like with vintage collection and like the Masters of the Universe Origins, like taking the old toys, but like sort of improving them.
Yeah, give them a bit of a give them a bit of a like a physical makeover. Like we don't like change the look of it, but we give it more than what it used to have.
Yeah. So that's cool. I'm not surprised that Transformers is kind of jumping into that.
I mean, they're doing it with the original Prime, so why not do the Bumblebee? And of course, like you said, can't have a Bumblebee without a cliff jumper. So
yeah.
And it's different. The face is different. The body mold is different. So it's not like they just repainting the same figure and just giving it to you in a red. So there is a distinct difference between the two. Plus, I have the original ones. Well, not original, but reissued originals still in card. I might get these too, though. These are pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty nice. Like you said, not terribly expensive.
I know they're coming out with the Prime one as well, so I might have to pick up that Optimus too.
Oh, I think he released already, actually.
Oh, he did?
I was interested in getting him, but he's sold out.
Well, no, I think they're doing another one. No, actually, they're doing a classic Prime, but in Chug, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's what I saw. I gotta go back. You know.
They ever do a Megatron?
Which I know they won't. It never will, because the original was a gun, so it's never gonna happen.
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
Never gonna. As much as I'd like it to, or like them try to update it, never. It's like, nope, he's a gun. Can't do it. We'll give you a tank. We'll give you a ship. We ain't giving you a gun. We're not making guns for kids. We can't do that.
I want to shoot someone.
See, that's the problem. See, you're the part of the problem, Jimmy.
Exactly. That's
I want to hug him.
That's why I didn't do it anymore.
I love people.
You're part of the
Fuck
problem.
People.
You're part of the problem, Jimmy. Get your head on. Look here, get your head on straight, son. Right. All right, hold on. Let's move
My
on.
waiter is straight.
This one's pretty nice right here. Come up. Straxus, which is pretty cool. It's a
Yeah,
retooling of
this
Galvatron.
character I know absolutely nothing about,
This is comics, so
but
yeah,
I don't know. He looks cool. I ended up pre-ordering him.
he's
I
more
thought
from the
he
he's
looked
more
pretty
from
cool.
the comics.
I think
So
he's just basically a retool of Studio Series Galvatron, or not the Studio Series. Was it Kingdom that did Galvatron?
yeah, he did. It's the Kingdom
I don't remember,
Earthrise
but that most recent
Galvatron.
Galvatron we got. But yeah, he looks pretty cool.
I'd
I
like,
might get him.
yeah, I liked it. I have the old generation Straxus,
Yeah, this is
which
from
was kind of
based out of the comics, man. As you can see from the box art, because Straxus is a leader of the Decepticons back when Megatron was no longer in play. So this is one of those. If you read the comics, you absolutely know who Straxus is. So I mean, they did a pretty good job with the retooling of Galvatron, so not bad. You really don't
Yeah.
need the alt mode because I don't think he really used his alt mode that much in the comics. So you could just keep him in bot mode, so it works out for everyone, I guess. Looks good. Face sculpt looks good. I like what they did there, and they did some heavy though retooling of the Galvatron. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a new mold at first, actually. Until I saw the alt mode that you guys just pulled up, and then Matt said Galvatron. Yeah, they did good work on this one.
But I like that they're going in on like the comic versions of characters, so that's pretty cool. I dig that. He'll be available October, excuse me, 2024, $55. Okay, so we got another studio series here from the '86 movie. We got our boy Springer, which I mean, technically, if you bought I think it was, which one was it? Earthrise?
Yeah, it was. I think it was Earthrise, and it's pretty much the same as this. That one just has a bunch of like battle damage. That's it.
There is a slight. I think they changed the head sculpt on this one from the other one, but yeah, there's less battle damage. It's a little cleaner. They didn't really add too much. I think at best he got he got a hammer now. And like I said, they didn't do that much. It's just a cleaner version. So it's like, I would say if you really wanted just a cleaner version of Springer, then yeah, go in on this. But if you already got the one from Earthrise, it's kind of the same. I think the paint's a little different. That's about it. What's this?
Yeah.
Of the Siege Voyager class. Oh, it's the Siege one.
So this is a leader class. The Siege one was Voyager.
Yeah.
So does that did they scale him up, or is he just repackaged as a leader?
No, he's just repackaged as a leader. Same size.
Nothing
changed. Like I said, they gave him a different head sculpt, like a better looking head sculpt, and like I said, the paint job's a little different. But other than that, they didn't.
Yeah, see, this is the kind of thing that pisses me off.
Well, what's that?
Sorry, I was cutting in and out, or the mic was, but it's like they're charging me $20 extra for the same figure that I essentially own, and they're putting it in leader class packaging to justify it. No.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. I don't care how big the package you put this tiny little bitch in. He's still a Voyager. Motherfucker, this should be a deluxe, because Voyagers now are the size of what deluxes were 10 years ago. So, yeah, I'm going to pass on this.
Same.
Yeah, I already have the other version,
Yeah.
so I'll just stick with that one. It's fine.
Yeah, me too. I have the other version too. I'm good. I can just leave it at that.
You know, I'm tired of buying the same figures twice because it's like, oh, this one was dirty. This one's clean now. It's like, you know what? I'm sticking with the dirty one. And listen, if you want to clean them, you get a little like rubbing alcohol and some gauze, because I cleaned up my Galvatron. I took all that shit off of them before, and then they re-released a clean version. I'm like, I don't need to buy another version because he's clean. I cleaned them myself and rubbed off all the rust, quote unquote, paint that was on there with a little alcohol, some cloth, and some elbow grease. Now he looks like if I'd have bought the one that's clean. I'm like, nah, y'all bugging. Y'all bugging. You think I'm buying another one because he's clean? So I do the same thing to Springer. If I really felt that inclined, like I could just clean most of these figures and rub off the paint that they call dirt, and they'd look just like the clean versions that they resold a lot of you cats, because they did that to everyone. Oh, here's Wheeljack. Now he's dirty. Here he is clean. Here's this person, dirty. Here he is clean.
I also don't think a better paint job automatically makes this studio series.
All they did was brighten up the colors a little more, so he looks like a new character, like he did in a movie. That's all they did. They brightened up the paint job a little bit. That's all they did. And like I said, they changed the head sculpt, because the head sculpt on the other one's a little smaller than this one. And then, like I said, they brightened up the paint job. That's all they did to this guy. And now they want to charge you $50. And in fact, I don't even think he was $55 then, but they want to charge you $55 for him now.
No, he was like $35 for a Voyager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see? Like, it's fucking ripoff.
So it's like I said, unless you're that hard up just to get the studio series, or you want him in the kind of proper clean color scheme, then go for it. But I'm like, I already got one. I already got a Springer, so I'm good.
I mean, I guess if you missed on the Siege one, then this is a good opportunity to get it. But
well, yeah, for sure.
Think,
If you missed out, then definitely, if you need one and you want to add them to your Shug collection, then yeah, or by all means. But if you already picked up the last version, you're good. Save $55 and get a different Transformer. That's my advice. Yeah. Get a Transformer you don't already have, because Hasbro has been in the, and like I said, they've been doing this for a few years. Even though they've been dropping a couple bangers within that, is they're just giving us a lot of figures twice. Sometimes 3 times, hell, sometimes 4. Like, I mean, Siege and Earthrise was literally like, hey, here's this figure. Here he is again, but now cleaner in Earth mode. But primarily the same figure that we just retooled and smoothed out. But it's the same figure, now he's clean. Like, didn't we just have like a 2-pack of Prowl and Ironhide, where it's like, here's these clean ones we just resold you, but now they're dead.
Yeah, they dead now.
They dead now.
Smoke coming out of fucking eyes.
So it's like, yeah, man. But you know what? It wouldn't be Transformers and it wouldn't be Hasbro if they didn't try to get mileage out of the mold and try to get more money out of my pocket. But I'm hip to y'all now, Hasbro. So you ain't gonna give me like that no more. That's why I said we cherry pick. You gotta you fucked up with that Cyclonus guy. Cause now I expect you to do better. I expect you to do better.
He works for He works for Jada Toys now, man.
He
That's
probably
where he went.
he probably does. All right, let's move on. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It's something I know nothing about.
now
Uh,
I want to know: is this the
yeah,
same
like,
company
like
that did the biker mice?
uh,
I don't think so.
yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
All right, well, these are the Cowboys of Moo Mesa. It's an old cartoon in the like late '80s, early '90s. It was around that era of the anthropomorphic animals, you know, the biker mice, the SWAT cats, Cowboys from Moo Mesa. And this is Marshall Moo, Montana.
Is this like the main character?
Yeah, he the head of his posse. Moo, Montana. I remember this
It's
show,
kinda-
but I'll be dead ass. I did not give a fuck about Cowboys of Moo Mesa. It
Yeah.
sounded dumb to me as a child that I just could not like get on board for Cowboys of Moo Mesa. I couldn't. Like I couldn't get on board. Like I said, I was a Turtles fan. And like all the other shows, like SWAT Cats and Biker Mice from Mars, were okay, but I never got committed to them. I never got down with Street Sharks. So I was like, I was done. I checked out after Turtles. Like Turtles was cool, but this shit just seems like it was trying too hard, at least for me as a child. So I never got on board Cowboys of Moo Mesa. But I remember them, but I ain't fuck with them. And, I mean, it looks fine, but you really got to be into your shit if you're trying to get down with some Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
If this is the same company, they bumped up the articulation a lot. Because I
Yeah.
remember our concern with biker mice is that how did these even like articulate onto the bikes? You know? So yeah, these look way better.
Yeah,
Like these kind of.
I think.
Yeah.
I think this is just one of those things that fits in the category of like can't get everything, you know. Like let's say if I had like unlimited money, and you know maybe I'd pick these up just for the sake of getting them. But yeah, like I never really had any attachment to this show, like you know. So it's just, for me, this is like
Well,
this is
like
just a
I always
easy
say,
pass.
Matt, today is someone's day. Today's someone's day. Because there's at least
Yeah.
one person out there that's like got a little chubby in their pants because he's like, oh shit, Cowboys of Moo Mesa. My day is coming up, Millhouse. Let's fucking go. You know? And hey, $35, not even asking a lot either, so they're not even trying to like fucking grape your pockets here, you know?
No, these are cheaper. These are cheaper than the biker mice. I think the biker mice were like $50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not too bad.
Second quarter of 2025 though, but you got a little wait time though. You got wait time. But while you waiting, you'll be pre-ordering some more Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Sheriff Turbo. Look, he's got a semi-patch. He's actually got an eye, but he's got a red fur around his eye. Look like an eye patch, so it makes him extra dangerous. But
He's so cute.
But he's a cowboy of Moo Mesa, dealing
This
out
one's kinda
justice. He got his 2 pistols. He's got himself a Winchester. He's got a whip, dynamite. You know it's dynamite because it's striped like a candy cane.
If I was gonna get one, I probably would get this one.
Now here's a question: could you quite possibly pair these with Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
Which ones? Like which one specifically? Which could you, like the main line that NECA's doing? Well, first off, what's the scale on
could see-
these? I need to see the scale on this. Alright, so they're 7 inches. So we got 7-inch figure here. Who we got anthropomorphic talking animals, weird clothes, hanging out
Honestly,
with Ninja
I feel
Turtles, maybe Mutanimals.
I feel like you could put these with your NECAs for sure, but if I'm being honest, these I could see these really pairing well with Super 7.
Super 7's Turtles?
Yeah, like just the aesthetic of them. They look very like Super 7.
But I think they
I
look
think you
too
could
more
put them with
hyper.
your-
I think they too look more hyper cartoon accurate than Super 7's, who were going for more toy accurate though.
Yeah. So yeah, you could. I think you could put these with either like NECA or Super 7. To be honest.
Well, Sheriff Terrible here is gonna set you back 35. Second quarter of 2025. And rounding out the posse of the Moot Mesas, we got Calmentine Cates, Custer. This one looks weird though, because it's like it's a female cow, but like her face is look like she has a beak though.
It's just like a regular lady with a, yeah, like you said, like a beak.
What happened to her udder?
God damn it, Matt.
She tucked it in. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
don't
okay,
say
got
that.
you.
It's tucked
Oh,
in.
that's
It's tucked
big.
in, okay? She tucked it in, okay? You tucked in? Maybe that's part of the
Something wrong.
evolution. Hey, listen, let's. When it comes to anthropomorphic animals, let's just say that when they get to this stage of the game where they're like upright and like standing like human, that like parts just morph more to the human perspective. So udders turn to titties, and everything else is down the southern quadrant. Can we just agree?
Well, you,
Sure.
tell that to Matt, man. I didn't ask.
Because
Where are the udders?
Well, I didn't even think of it until he said it's a female cow, and then I'm like, oh yeah, wait, like female cows are supposed to, because there's no male cows, right? Like, isn't a male cow just a bull, or is there,
male
like,
cow
male cows?
male cow is a bull.
Right? And there's no female bulls, right?
No.
There you go.
Female bulls are
You're
just
giving
cows.
a lot to think about.
But like I said,
Thanks,
she
educational
went
system.
from a bunch of udders to 2 titties. Call it a day.
I'm okay with it.
You sick bastard.
See, this is what PBS was for. You learn. Education is key.
I learned from the Vegemons.
You know, shut your goddamn heathen mouth. 35 bucks. Second quarter of 2025. Oh.
Oh, as Matt.
Here we go.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, this one I'm really excited for. You know, I never picked up the Figure Arts one. You know, I thought it was a little too pricey. But yeah, this one I'm definitely getting this one, no doubt about it.
I just feel I'm probably gonna get this one because this will definitely, even though it's from the movie, it doesn't, like with Carnage you can kind of get away with it. Plus it'll pair well with that Venom that came in that 2-pack with the Symbiote King.
Yeah.
But I feel like, is this
Yeah,
Carnage too big to go with all the other Venoms though? Or at least the other Carnages, or not Carnages, I mean other symbiotes in the collection. Because he's definitely going to be a
he's
little
gonna
bit
be
bigger than the others.
he's scaled with the new movie Venom, who's already kind of like a monster, and Carnage is already like 2 times the size of him in the movie. So yeah, he's gonna tower.
But the new movie Venom got repainted. Remember, in the 2-pack, it got painted in
Yeah.
comic colors.
I think this Carnage is almost like 10 inches.
Yeah, he's
No
fucking huge.
way, 10 inches. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
He's 6 inches, bro.
Yeah, he's quite
This is 6 inches.
No,
quite
he's 6
large.
scale.
Yeah, he's 6 inch. He's 6-inch scale.
Yeah. Like Venom is
Yeah,
probably gonna come up to his bicep cut.
Yeah,
That's
because in the movie he was substantially bigger than Venom.
Yeah, like I don't think Venom could even reach his shoulders. That's how tall Carnage is in the movie.
Yeah,
But he's still good.
I might pick this one.
Get this. Yeah, I'm gonna get it too. In fact, I already ordered it.
Because the
actually.
Carnage I got now is kind of like, it's okay, but I feel like it could. I do have the Marvel Select one, but he doesn't. He's way too big to go with the rest of the symbiotes.
Yeah, the Marvel Select one is quite beefy.
Carnage here, $40, July of 2024. Alright, so from Super 7, we got the RZA Ultimates, Bobby Digital. You know who Bobby Digital is, Jimmy? We were talking about this, so you should know. Like literally like a couple weeks ago, we were talking about this. You were being chastised about not knowing. So you should.
I don't know who RZA is.
RZA, say RZA.
Oh, fuck me! All right,
RZA of the
RZA.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Where's the eye? Where's the eye?
No,
I don't see an eye.
Silent, nigga. RZA, alright.
That doesn't make sense.
Don't worry about it. Just know that that's the RZA of the Wu-Tang Clan. You see, he's got the Wu on his chest. That's the Wu-Tang Clan.
He looks like a Fortnite character.
No, he's Bobby Digital. He was doing this before Fortnite. They stole this from him.
Shit, okay.
That's Bobby Digital. One of the RZA's alter egos, son. Hit you with that dang dang dang, son. Bobby Digital. Remember we were looking at the Ghostface Killer?
Yes.
Yes, the Ghostface Killer rolls with the RZA because they in the Wu-Tang Clan.
Okay.
Remember a while back we looking at the Old Dirty Bastard? From Super 7, son? Wu-Tang.
Yes.
Wu-Tang.
Okay. This is a really weird band.
It's the greatest band, son. You better act right. They're coming to your house.
They're probably really old by now.
Don't matter. They got money now.
They gotta come with their chaperone too?
They come with their bodyguards to rough you up, son. Yeah, you best protect your neck.
We're here to teach you a lesson, Sonny.
Alright, keep disrespecting
This
Bobby.
is okay, Gramps.
Bobby Digital, Sonny, pull out the ooh-wop. You didn't see what Puffy was doing to bitches in the hotel hallway? You trying to clown? Oh man, don't get done like Diddy.
He beat women in the hallway?
Hell yeah, son, he got it on tape.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't be
Got
like
a bunch of
don't-
female abusers up in this shit.
Yeah, he might come to your house and abuse you, so don't get diddied.
I'm not a female.
Don't have to be female
I
to
have
get
others.
roughed up. They roughed
No,
up.
no.
Did he roughed up Meek Mills too, son? What are you talking about? That's a dude. He probably played with his butthole a little bit.
Wait, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, see? This is what happens when
No,
you,
no, no.
when you
I don't
stay
want.
under the rock, son. The world out there, the
This
big
sounds
place,
a-
Jimmy.
They sound a little gay now. What?
No shit, right? That's why you gotta protect your neck. Wu-Tang style. $55, January 2025. Think about it, Jimmy. Don't think about it.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about the pre-order.
Now this right here is available now. I'm definitely getting this. Wait, from Hasbro, we got ourselves a Ecto 1 for the Plasma series. So if you were in on those Ghostbusters, this legit completes the fucking set. Cause now
This
you got.
does
No,
not. With
This won't scale.
Yeah.
What do you mean this won't scale?
Didn't you see my
This
message?
is. Yeah, this is for the 3 3/4 line that they're doing.
Yeah, like, I got it. That's why I got excited. I sent you guys that message, and then I read that. Oh, it's fucking 3/4 inch. Seriously.
Boo! Now get out of
Yeah,
here.
they
Man. Fuck
okey
that.
doked us.
I'm not even giving
They
that time of day.
okey-doked
Get
us.
out of here. We moving on. Boo. Boo, I say. In fact, no, not
Yeah,
even
they
boo.
okey-
Not
they
even boo.
okey-doked
And
us.
I'm not even gonna focus on her. Cause don't focus on her, cause this is not directed to her. So let me just move this out of the way real quick. We're gonna focus on this. Go here. We'll go here, and then I must just say, like, to you 3 3/4 Ecto 1, you deceiving lying bastard, I say to you.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
They tried to okey doke us.
Alright, but moving on, we got Hell Witch 1/12 scale action figure. We've seen a few figures of her ilk, like Vampirella, Red Sonja, and etc. Very exotic female action figures here that Jimmy is gonna buy copious amounts of. How many are you buying?
You already know what my. Well, what do you think? What do you think my first question is, though?
What, do the tops come off?
Do
Of course they do. But of course, look at that.
Ah, yes. But the bottoms do not. Those are sculpted.
Jim-
Oh, no,
Jimmy, you gotta get some. You gotta get some of those TB League figures, son.
Oh, the with the real skin or whatever.
Yeah, because not only do the not only are the clothes removable, but they're like they have like simulated like artificial skin, and they're like atomically correct.
And they're squishy.
But now that you know the tops come off, how many are you purchasing now?
Does the underwear come off?
They do not, but you use your imagination. Still, you get the top though. You know, listen, two out of three ain't bad. You know, don't be greedy.
Did the shoes come off?
No,
Man, this is a fucking ripoff.
you're a little foot freak, Jimmy. Ew, brother. Ew. Eddie Murphy over here, man.
Wait, what? What
Murphy.
about Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy, having ass nigga over here?
Well, hold up. I like Eddie Murphy.
You
what
would
do
like
do?
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Yeah, so?
You and his ilk. Yeah, them types of dudes. You like,
What did I do?
You like feet.
I like Booba more.
Still like feet though.
Listen, you have to appreciate every aspect of this kind of elf woman, okay?
I'm sorry, I'm watching SmackDown. Tiffany just got nutted on the top rope. That was funny. I mean, sure, you can appreciate every inch of a woman, but I don't like linger on their feet. Like, hey, you got nice toes. You ain't got dragon scales on your feet. That's nice. You know.
Got dragons. Sorry.
So you know. But I don't sit there and go, let me take photos and can I put my mouth on them or nothing? Like, nah, we don't go that now. If you said the boobs, then I like, yeah, I co-sign on that. But like, hey, put my mouth on your feet. Like, nah, that's good. You just walked a hard mile to get here. Nah, I don't want to. That's fine. That's nothing we have to contest with. It's not a conversation piece. But you probably do though. But that's
I
okay,
do what?
Jimmy. I don't judge you. You know, to each his own. You know, whatever gets you through the day, I applaud you.
I'm still confused about the Eddie Murphy thing. That's what I'm
Well, because
confused
Eddie
about.
Murphy once got caught with like prostitutes, and he was trying to look at their feet. He wanted to look at the feet. You know, let me see your feet.
Oh, poor guy.
He's about that feet life, son.
It's okay. He still looks like he's 35, so
I
he'll
mean,
be okay.
he's still a funny comedian. I still like Eddie Murphy too, but he's just about that feet life.
Fucking wish I can age like him.
Yeah, Bianca just beat Tiffany in the Queen of the Ring. Which, by the way, real quick kind of segue. I know we talking about figures and titties and feet, but because of Jimmy, so you know. But Matt, did you hear about the thing with Tiffany Stratton? People were getting all hot about on the internet.
Yeah, I did.
Whatever, man. These people, like, listen. Motherfuckers out here make memes and then forget what memes are when they come out.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I feel like I saw some people were like not happy about it. I saw other people that were kind of like, oh, like, you know, like it was no big deal. Seems like kind of like a 50-50 response. I don't know. It's not really for me to say like if it was offensive or not. I don't know. But I see a lot of 50-50 response. Like I'm seeing a lot of people that are brushing it off and it was nothing. But then I'm seeing a surprising amount of people that are like she should be like fired. Seems a bit extreme to me, but again, I don't know. Like maybe I'm not the right person to kind of say if she should be disciplined or not. You know, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, she's out of the Queen of the Ring, so
That's so stupid. Like it's so stupid. Like they should have did the Jade and Nia Jax match first because you obviously knew Jade is gonna win, right? So now it's like having the Bianca win first. It's like it already makes it obvious that they're gonna have the two tag team champions fighting each other. It's stupid. Whereas like you know like if they would have did the Jade and Nia Jax match first, you know, at least maybe you would have been like, oh, okay, I'm not sure who's gonna win between Bianca and Tiffany, but now it's very apparent as to what they're doing. Um, SmackDown be dumb sometimes.
yeah. Ooh, Logan Paul.
Ew.
Gross.
Oh, LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the man that should be. It's a man that should be the U.S. champion.
Yeah. Instead, we got Cody versus Logan. Why?
So dumb. So stupid.
All right, so Hell Witch hit Jimmy, $80. So how many you
It's just
getting?
weird to why it's like why feed your mid card champion to your world champion, you know? It's just weird to me.
Well, to be fair, the mid card champion
Then
is
it,
Logan Paul, though.
but then it's also like, well, okay, fair enough, but then I asked the question like why is Logan Paul just not defending his title in the first place? He's got his own championship. Why is he not defending that? Like if he wants to, like if he wants to move up, he should vacate the US title. He should vacate the US title and be like, "Okay, I'm going to go for the world title. I want to put the focus on that." Sort of like how TNA has like option C, right? Like when you invoke option C, you vacate the X Division title in order to receive a world title shot. That's that's how it should be. Like if Logan Paul wants the WWE title, if that's where he wants to set his focus, then he should be like, okay, I'm gonna vacate the US title. Then I'm gonna vacate the US title in favor of getting a shot at the WWE title. Like that would kind of like that would kind of like make sense to me, you know?
This is only for the WWE title. They're not doing a title for this, are they?
I don't believe so. Like as far as I know, it's just for the WWE title. I don't think it's like a title for title match. But I could be wrong. Like I don't know. When SmackDown comes on the air, I'm kind of zoning out.
Because I wouldn't
If I'm being
mind
totally honest.
if it was title for title, Cody win it, and then vacate the U.S. title so someone else can win it.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see somebody be. I want to see somebody like LA Knight, like somebody like LA Knight. Like that's who should be your. That's who should be your U.S. champion. You know. I don't know. But I guess whatever. Like I guess it's just. But like I said, like if you're the mid card champion and you want to move up and you want to go for the world champion, then I feel like you should have to vacate the mid card title. You should vacate that. But
All right, well,
I don't know. What
$80
do I know?
for the big titty woman for Jimmy. He's gonna buy like 4 of them.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I've said it. I've said it before. Like Mega Man is my bread and butter. Uh, Mega Man X2. I like the Mega Man X. This is from Mega Man X3. Got the Thunder armor. If I'm being honest, I don't. It's not super like recognizable to me, but looks cool. Looks nice.
Remember, some model kits don't matter. You gotta put it together yourself.
Uh,
Yeah.
So, tell your wife to get to work.
All right. She's
Put the
gonna,
whip in the
she's gonna,
war.
she's gonna have to clear up her schedule to build all these model kits.
I'll build it for you for a price.
Oh my god.
Why would he do that when the wife will work for free?
I'll be his wife.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
He's
You
he's my boyfriend.
you gotta move here though, cause I'm not. You gotta move here though, cause I'm not going to where you are, cause there's scorpions.
Y'all got bears over there.
Bears are not as bad as scorpions.
Actually, we have bears here too. Never mind.
You, y'all got like scorpions and tarantulas and like rattlesnakes and shit.
Yeah, we got tarantulas the size of your head.
Yeah, so you gotta
Those will scare the shit out of you.
yeah, like do I want the tarantulas or do I want poutine? Which one?
I've never had that food.
Yeah, so you gotta come here and just get some delicious poutine, and you can leave the tarantulas in the desert where they belong.
But the tarantulas are nice. I named him Harry because he's hairy, you know.
Ugh.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm not gonna get this one. I'm not. I can't be going all in on all these different armors. But
Jimmy, what in the blue blazes is you
Oh.
talking about?
What?
Harry?
Harry, what?
Tarantula?
You mean the spider? Yeah, we had a giant ass tarantula on our patio. I noticed he was covered in little hairs, and I named him Harry.
did you get rid of it? Like, did you remove it?
No, we left him there. He eventually kind of walked away on his own.
What the fuck,
I will-
bro?
I will-
I would have yeeted.
Um,
I would have yeeted that into like the next state. You would have got like yeeted. Like I would have like soccer
Listen,
kicked him
that
so
sucker
far.
would have
No,
Oh,
no,
it comes
he's
in blue
like-
too. I like the blue better though than the green.
Tarantulas are actually very peaceful.
Listen,
Like they won't.
they would have taken the fat end of my boot. Okay.
He's a sweetheart. We let him go. We ain't animal killers.
That's not an animal. That's a monster.
That's an
Yeah,
insect.
tarantulas are the devil.
Listen, if birds weren't
Nah,
real,
they're nice.
if birds weren't real, they'd have ate them.
Mm-hmm.
We had a giant ass lizard in our home last year or the year before. I named him what the fuck Larry. Yeah, his name was Larry. I eventually got him out of the house by trapping him in a flower pot. I let him go. I left him some water overnight though. He was a cool guy.
Yeah.
You don't like lizards either?
I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind lizards. I don't mind lizards, but
Dude, there was a raccoon sitting on my windowsill last week. like this is a quick story before we move on. I was sitting at my table in my room. I was unboxing something, and I noticed I hear scratching outside, and I figured, it's probably someone taking out the garbage outside. A lot of noise, blah blah blah. And then I start hearing there's a person trying to get into my room, and I'm on the second story through my window. And I go outside with a flashlight, and there's this big ass raccoon just sitting right in front of my window taking a nap.
it's like a damn jungle over there.
Seriously, he was just napping pictures. I'll send it to you guys later. It was funny.
You just reverse Snow White. You're letting all the woodland critters just come to your home. Come spiders, come lizards, come raccoons and rats. Come to me, feral dogs and feral cats. I summon you with the teas of candy corn and a bountiful feast.
That was a cool raccoon.
Tomatonga in action today. Thomas going up against LA Knight, right?
Yeah, correct.
Who do you think's walking away with that?
LA Knight probably.
Beating Tama?
Yeah.
Nah, ain't no way Tama doing that. It's like what official type matches, kid? He come on, he in the second match, single match, and he can't be JOB in.
It's about to happen. It's about to
Not
happen
with
right
not with
before
all
our
the
very eyes.
not with the bloodline hanging around. I would say if this was like non-bloodline affiliated Tama Tonga in WWE, maybe, but bloodline affiliated Tama Tonga ain't no way.
Well, who's the winner of this match going up against?
It's Randy Orton and
Is it
Carmelo Stanks.
Carmelo Hayes? Ooh, okay, yeah, you might be right then. Yeah, you might be right. Probably be Randy and Tama in the finals, and that's when Tama will take the L.
Don't forget the Raw side of things, Joe.
Well, so who's on the Raw side? It's Gunther and Jey Uso, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Gunther and Randy Orton. That's your King of the Ring finals.
Mm-mm. King of the Ring finals is Jey Uso versus Tama Tonga.
Nah, no, no, come on now.
Calling it
Jey
now.
Uso is not going over Gunther. There's no way.
Calling it now, bro.
All right.
It would be funny though if Tama did lose tonight.
Yeah.
But like so much for that, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, Mega Man here. $90. November of 2024.
Give me I'll let you take this one.
Well, the day is finally here. Finally. Hyatt Toys has gifted me, Matt, and probably Gojira, a proper King Ghidorah. Like a proper King Ghidorah. Like not bullshit Monsterverse, as good as those look. Proper original King Ghidorah. With his chicken leg.
This is what I've been waiting for. This is the one I've been waiting for. Yeah, I know we looked at King Ghidorah not that long ago. It was the Monster Arts one, but it had the Toho like color scheme.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? This one's fine. I'll probably get this one. It's fine. But yeah, this is the one that we not just the one that we needed, but the one that we deserved.
Yes.
And I think he looks every bit as magnificent as I hoped he would.
The necks look really articulated on this.
Yeah. So this is an easy pickup for me. There's no question about this. This is an easy pickup.
The wings looking pretty articulated too. This is looking nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I was telling Matt earlier, as soon as I saw him pop up today, I instantly backtracked and pre-ordered that Godzilla. Now that I know that we're getting him, so
Yeah, and it's definitely a good move because the fact that we like, I think we always knew we were getting this at some point, but it was just a matter of when. But actually, like seeing it and having a estimation of when we're going to be getting it, it certainly makes that Godzilla more desirable.
Yeah.
Gojira, if you're
Are
still in
the-
the chat, I want to know if you picking this up. And this is 13 inches too. This is a big boy. Usually higher
Are the
deals with
wings,
the
like-
smaller ones. I want to say the wings are clothed with wiring because they look like they're articulated as well.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They didn't look all plastic, so that's a good move, and that's movie accurate
Yeah, because like
too,
look
right?
how
I
look
mean,
how the wings are bent here.
yeah, that's cool.
So I would imagine like, hey, let me see. What does it say? We got detail. Okay, it doesn't say anything about any soft goods. It's this elastic base series. Okay, they might have like a soft plastic or something. But yeah.
They're, down the line, they're probably gonna repurpose this into like a Mecha King Ghidorah, too.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all in on this line. It's like I was telling you, Matt. I'm not gonna skip out on any of these. Like, this is our chance to. This is kind of like for everybody who didn't collect Monster Arts,
Yeah.
And even if you get into Monster Arts now, like I kind of have, you can't get all of them because they go for a fortune.
Yeah,
like
that's
all
the thing. Like,
Well, I mean, you can always look at
That's the thing, like,
Fourth
the-
Party is picking up a lot of steam lately now. And then it's not
Yeah,
just
like, that's the thing with
Transformers
the
too.
Monster Arts.
Not just Transformers either. Figure arts, all kind of shit you can get on the Fourth Party market nowadays. And
it's
good quality.
it's good, but with the Monster Arts too, like it would be hard to backtrack. It would be very hard to like backtrack on that line,
Yeah.
And it is. The thing is they are quite expensive. So for me, like this is sort of what I was hoping Super 7 would be, where this is like that nice in between to where, they're obviously better than like the $20 like Bandai bullshit. But they're not in that like $200 Monster Arts price range. They're just nicely priced in between. Like $100 for a 13-inch Ghidorah is like very reasonable to me.
Yeah.
I like Solo all suited up though, looking like a little mafia boss, little tribal chief over here wannabe.
Yeah.
I'm curious how the quality's going to be because Ghidorah kind of has that reputation where he doesn't stand very well, even with his stands.
Well,
So,
I would imagine
I ho-
this seems pretty like sturdy in the sense of the feet are pretty flat out, so it's got base. Then you've got the opposable tails on the back, so those right there would add for other stability. He looks like he could probably hold the weight. I'm not gonna say absolute, but just like this photo here, like you got the legs, you got the tail in the back, plus the pretty flat feet. The wings don't seem like they're gonna be providing that much weight, and like the rest would be the necks, which are fully articulated, so you could pose them in a way to kind of balance out the figure in whole. You know what I'm saying?
I think Big Bad also lists that he comes with a total of like 3 stands as well. So that's something to rely on. I think.
That's always good to know. I mean, you definitely want him in some kind of flying pose. That's for damn sure.
He's gonna be a big boy.
Hey, man. I mean, the price they're asking is not even that crazy. Like $100?
No,
It is not. Yeah.
Like $100 for this? Like, yeah, man. At 13 inches too, like fully articulated neck and tail and wings. Man, let's go. June of 2025. You got a minute to wait, so put your pre-order in. I would say anyone honestly put your pre-order in for just in case to fuck around and the shit starts selling out when people realize that this probably is gonna be the best they're gonna get.
Yeah.
So I would say put your pre-order in, put it in your pile of loot, whatever you got to do. That way you got one. Like I said, I'm hoping to find that new Ghost Rider out in a while, but I put a pre-order just to hold it down, just in case. Just in case.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, same. I pre-ordered that Ghost Rider because I was like, I don't want to be trying to I don't want to be like trying to hunt this and be like, oh shit, I can't find it,
Yeah, and then fuck around, come back to BBTS and it's sold out already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd rather pre-order it, find it on the street, and then take back the pre-order because, like I said, that's what I did with the 2-pack Hulk and Wolverine. I pre-ordered it, I found it in the wild, and then I canceled the pre-order because I don't need it no more. I found it. But at least I had it there in the event that, hey, what if this sells out? Or what if it's hard to find in the wild? It's that kind of like insurance policy almost.
Actually, especially I don't understand where people are sometimes hesitant to pre-order, especially like pre-ordering on Big Bad Toy Store. It literally costs you nothing. It literally costs you nothing.
They don't take nothing, so you're good.
Yeah.
Know what I'm kind of mad
as
about?
Long as you're...
And we didn't talk about this. I hate to cut you off, but that fucking Ms. Marvel Warbird Target exclusive, it's already sold out on pre-orders. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
The which one? The classic suit?
Yeah, the good one. The good Ms. Marvel.
Oh, shit. Okay.
They're calling it the Warbird, but it's Ms. Marvel.
Hmm.
But this is like, bro, I'm hoping like it's Target exclusive, so that means at some point it'll hit the Target shelves. I would hope. So I guess I'm just gonna have to be hunting my Targets when it actually drops. Because like I said, I tried to see if it was available just to pre-order now, and they're sold out on pre-orders. You can't even pre-order the bitch. It's like, damn, it's like that. But more than likely, you already know what that is. That scalpers coming in and gouging it out, so they can sit there and sell it on the aftermarket when it does drop at a fucking higher premium.
Yeah, that's all that is.
That's why, like I said, I'm hoping that Target at least will have them available once they officially drop in store, and I could grab it in the wilds because she would make an excellent addition to that damn Avengers team.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be easy to get. Everybody's just blowing it up now, but I'm sure once it actually hits stores, I'm sure it'll be easy to get.
Well, like I said, the only reason it's selling because it's the first in a while that you're getting like a proper Carol Danvers and a proper Miss Marvel, because everything else has been a Brie Larson for the past few years.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, it's a Warbird, so if you wanted to make your Dark Avengers, she's the one you need, because they give her 2 different head sculpts. One is the Carol Danvers, and the other is the Dark Avenger Warbird head sculpt. So if you was trying to make a Dark Avengers, because this rumor has it, we're supposed to be getting another Iron Patriot soon.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be in a 2-pack.
Yeah, so like if anybody was out there thinking about building a Dark Avengers, it looks like they're building up a team to do so. Like I said, next thing you know, we gonna get some kind of Dakin or something.
Is that the right costume though for the Dark Avengers? Like, wasn't her costume in the Dark Avengers the red one?
Nah, no, I think she wore the black. I think she wore the black.
Okay.
Because there was her, Sentry, Ares, Iron Patriot, Daken as Wolverine, and then Black Suit Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, let me move on from King Ghidorah. Also, don't forget King Ghidorah, Mando winner.
Yeah. If you filling out your Mando winner shelf, then. Yeah. This kind of. This is the other end of the spectrum for me. We not care less about.
We go from really good to like, did you have to?
Yeah, pretty much. I've said it before. I've made it no secret that I'm not the biggest fan of MonsterVerse, especially. Wasn't excited for this movie. Didn't really end up liking this movie. And this is just a very uninteresting character to me.
I feel like this
a
is
very, very easy pass.
This is more It feels more Planet of the Apes than King Kong. Am I the only one giving that vibe on this? That just feels more
Actually,
like
no,
I'd rather Planet of the Apes this dude than Tamatonga won. Tamatonga.
Well, yeah. As soon as you said it was the winner of this was gonna fight the winner of Randy and Mello, I was like, okay, yeah, it'll be Randy and Tama. That's when Tama's gonna lose. He'll do the L to Randy for sure.
But yeah, this feels more of a Planet of the Apes character than a King Kong character right here. Like if I was collecting Planet of the Apes stuff, I'd be like, yeah, this guy would go good with it because he looks like a Planet of the Apes type character.
Yeah, Jimmy kind of said that before when we were off air. Jimmy kind of mentioned that he looks very like Planet of the Apes. I agree. I think as a Godzilla monster, he's not particularly interesting. I don't think this movie was particularly good.
Yeah, my issue is not even like design. It's that these like new apes in these movies, they act like Planet of the Apes characters. Like they're basically as smart as people, only they're giant apes. Which I don't like for a Godzilla monster.
Yeah, like I said, especially the photo with him standing upright. It's like, yeah, this just feels like Planet of the Apes. It doesn't feel like King Kong. And I said, hey, if you are collecting any Planet of the Apes, you could probably add this dude to your ape army, and you wouldn't even miss a fucking beat. Hell, I'd say throw Kong in there too.
Yeah.
Because these dudes just look like extensions of Planet of the Apes. As at least in figure form, it just looks like something I'd add to a Planet of the Apes collection. And nothing about it screams King Kong, especially when you throw an Infinity Gauntlet on fucking Kong over here.
Yeah.
It's just like, come on now. Why is he having an Infinity Gauntlet?
It's a bit silly. It's like he gets his arm broken or something, and they have to. Like he gets his arm broken, or he gets his hand cut off, or something like that. So they have to build him like a prosthetic.
Oh, it's like Gorilla Grodd just got some fucking Star Lab tech to fight.
Dude, exactly.
To fight the Flash. It's just like.
Yeah. Dude, that's exactly it, though.
And he found an ancient relic that'll slow down the Flash when he runs. He found it in Gorilla. Yeah. He found it in Gorilla City.
not a big MonsterVerse fan.
This is Gorilla Grodd's like little brother slash protege. Right here. Looking to use his spine whip to catch the Flash. You know what? These figures are looking a little more appealing when you rebrand them. I like Gorilla Grodd and his brother Scar. Yeah.
Like you said, if you use these as like Planet of the Apes, or if you're trying to do some DC like Gorilla City shit, then yeah, these are like way better. But like as Godzilla monsters, they're very boring.
But these ain't even scaling well with DC stuff though. They're under 6 inches though. What? Womp womp.
Yeah.
Womp womp. And you got the nerve to charge $1.05 for this? Womp womp.
Quick side note. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that video of Rob Liefeld like cooking Todd McFarlane?
Nah.
No.
But if you got it, send me a link to it. I'll watch it later.
It's pretty funny. Like he's just talking about. He's like I'm Todd McFarlane. He's like, I make figures at a 7-inch scale so they don't go with anything just to fuck you guys over. It's true. It's so true. It's so true. Like he makes his shit just so that it can't scale with anything else. Like it's like he intentionally does that. I'm gonna see if I could find that because it's pretty funny.
That is funny though.
Hold them out on it.
Alright, from Collection Space, we've got an CS02 little red figure. Now I don't know what this is, but it clearly looks like a cliff jumper fused with a anime girl, and this is what you get.
And I like what I see.
Or a female pretender.
Ooh.
Who is these fuckboys coming out here with Logan Paul? Come on. Why you gotta bring his fuckboys with him now?
Fuck Logan Paul.
But I mean, it looks nice. It's a nice, I guess, interpretation of anime cliff jumper, I guess. Oh, so it is title for title, Matt.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
That's stupid, man. Fuck this show. That's stupid. Whatever. I guess Silver.
She transforms.
Oh wow!
Like silver lining is Logan Paul will lose the U.S. title, but then Cody needs to immediately vacate that shit.
Who cares about that? These problems matter. This lady transforms, Matt.
That's cool.
These problems matter.
I mean,
that's even
kind of good either way. I kind of wasn't gonna get this either way, but
listen, this is so sexy that it's hostile.
The fact that she transforms, like, I did not expect that. I thought it was just like, hey, we're gonna give you a sexy looking cliff jumper, and then it looks like it's a little bit of parts forming, but like it seems like the rest gets integrated with it, which is pretty impressive, to be honest. I mean, it's not an interpretation
How
of
about-
Cliff Jumper. It's a bumblebee, but it's a
Yeah.
red bumblebee, I guess. That's pretty
How many
impressive.
of these you getting? I get you for your birthday.
Nah.
When's your birthday?
Look, the titties are popping out on the bottom. That's funny.
Oh shit! I'm getting this now. I wasn't on board before, but I'm on board now.
You're on board now? You bought in?
I'm gonna display it upside down in alt mode just to show people what this feature is.
Oh, why are we wasting so much time with this contract signing, though? For real, for real.
Stupid.
$110 though for this red, not Bumblebee though. July of 2024.
Okay, this is actually kind of cool. You got to build it yourself, but the tumbler and bat pod from the Dark Knight. My question is, it probably doesn't, but can the bat pod fit inside the tumbler like in the movie, or is it just like a separate thing?
I think it might be just its own
I would
thing.
think-
Uh,
Yeah, I would think it's its own thing. That would be cool if it did, but
yeah.
Know what else is cool? It
Like,
won't
what is
run
this?
into your stuff, Jimmy.
Oh,
like,
okay.
what is this?
Okay.
What is this? What is this scale with? Like, what is this made to scale with?
I think it said 1/24th, right? 1/24th scale. I don't know what that means though. Like
Super
I want to
tiny.
I want to bet that this is probably like 4-inch scale.
Yeah, probably something like that. Probably something like 4-inch, 3 3/4.
Yeah. I'm surprised that like McFarlane hasn't put out a tumbler to scale with his Batman.
Did you guys see those leaks I posted in the group?
Yes, I did. The
I think we're-
multiverse
yeah.
stuff, right?
Yeah. I think we're supposed to get it. I think we're supposed to get a tumbler.
Oh, so okay. See, yeah, that's something I would definitely pick up then.
Or no, wait, didn't they already reveal the tumbler? Doesn't it come with Lucius Fox?
Oh shit, you might be right.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. I know we're getting a tumbler for sure. I know we're getting a tumbler for sure. What's going on in this contract signing? What's his briefcase? What's going on with this briefcase?
I don't know, just waste of time. 125 for the bat mode for the tumbler and bike. Third quarter of 2024.
please explain to me logically why we're doing this. Just please explain this to me. Like, make this make sense to me. Like, why are we doing this? What's the point of this? What's the purpose of this match?
Saudi Arabia, that's the purpose. Saudi Arabia. Alright, we got some remote tech from 3-0.
Yeah, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say this looks pretty cool. That's literally all I was gonna say.
I was excited for this because it's 3-0, but because it's 3-0, I thought this was going to be like Masterpiece scaled, and it's just like 5-6 inches tall or something.
Oh, that's sad.
So, yeah, like for some reason, man, with all these Robotechs that all these companies are putting out, nobody has put out like a proper Masterpiece scaled one in like 15 years. Like they're all these itty bitty guys. But he looks good, man. He looks really good. I'm sure he's good quality too, because like 3-0 does good work. But man, I just wish these things were bigger.
The chat crowd said he can't read. Oh, he don't want to defend his title.
Okay, so now it's not title for title? What's the point of all this? Good lord. Yeah, I was kind of looking at this, but I know that these are quite small. And they're pretty expensive for how small they are.
Yeah, like $100+.
Yeah. But it looks cool though. It does look nice. Like I can't lie and say it doesn't look nice.
Ooh, 150.
Yeah.
150, fourth quarter of 2024 here. Alright, so check this out. We've got from Studio 101 Studios. These are the same people that gave us the Cell or the Knots Unicron, which is also kind of tied into Zeta, who have made Bruticus and Superion combiners. Looks like we're doing Constructicons, but I'm looking at these and it's just like I'm not really on board as of yet, but you know.
These are way too stylized for me.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
Yeah, they look cool, but no. I don't know. I want to see the combined mode.
But like even the combined mode, it's kind of sussy. Like maybe it might look better in full combined mode, but like I said, right now, not that impressed.
Yeah, they kind of like look like a bunch of Generations figures. I don't know. But I mean, it should scale with Zeta, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Jimmy. I think it's like a little too stylized. It would just look it would look very out of place.
Yeah, I don't know, but then again, these are not like full actual photos. These are more digital scans. So we haven't seen them like enhanced, so that's why I'm like not being so judgmental on it. It's just what the scans are showing. I'm not hyper impressed with it, but I would like to see what it would look like in combined mode. I would like to see that. Now the prices. This is probably the most. Not really the prices because the train bots were around the same. So like $160, October of 2024. That one was Scavenger. This long haul right here. Long haul though, not like I said again. I'm not that crazy about the bot mode per se. But like I said, I'm more just how the combined mode is really where I'm. But here's the thing though, I'm not that like apprehensive because again, this is like Zeta Zero Studios, whatever you want to call them. They haven't made too many combiners that are fucking terrible, so I have more faith in this than I did what Takara made in Raiden. Because I've seen what they've done already. I own at least 3 of their combiners. I just think the look of this is a little different, but I'm more just I want to see what the actual combined mode like this is the chest area, not bad. I mean, not bad looking, but again, it's just kind of a rendered drawing, so I'm not gonna, like I said, put excuse me, that much stock in it. What do you think, Jimmy?
I'm gonna wait till I see a combined mode because the combined mode could look pretty clean. And if that's the case, then maybe because I wouldn't plan on displaying these individually at all.
It was always going to be in combined mode. That's the main focus. Like I'm not really worried about individual Constructicons. I want just a good, kind of bigger scale Devastator.
We'll see because they're up against 2 companies right now who are doing like masterpiece style Devastators, and those look way better than these so far. But like you said, these are 3D renders, so I'll wait and I'll see.
Like I said, the only reason I say like I give this more because I know I'm more confident in this company's way of doing combiners because so far I haven't had any disappointments in the ones that they produced thus far. So it's just a matter of like, and again, the price is reasonable, $160. And I think they'll still be the ones be more available than the others, to be honest. So I'm not hyped. I'm not like quick to jump on these the way like the train bots were. I'm gonna give it some time, but like I said, plus there's more to come because we got one more here. Which one is this? We got Hook. Now again, Hook not bad looking.
Yeah, the Hook actually looks pretty decent.
Like I said, they're not G1 clean, but like I said, from what all the pieces so far, it's just like, yeah, not bad. Like I'm not, and it seems like they didn't even have many of the parts for them, and it seems like everything is incorporated within the figure, like the head mode included, I think is inside the figure. It's like, it's not like a separate piece. So it's like I want to see what it looks like in actual 3D and see how all this engineering works because it looks pretty. If I know my Transformers, it looks like it's a lot to do. I don't know, but I'm definitely interested. So I'm gonna keep my eye out for these. Also 160, October of 2024. Now, they didn't show any others. These were the only 3 they had available, so I'm going to assume like the rest of the team probably will see in the future weeks to come, so. Well, I forgot there's one more. This one, yeah.
Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher. Because I think they were missing one piece, like a mix master I didn't see on this. But like I said, the arm looks fine. Same price, so. From Mando, we got Master of the Universe. Skeletor, 1/6 scale figure.
Yeah, it looks really good. If I was into 6 scale, I'd definitely be all over this. You're just too big for me.
Yeah,
Too much figure for me.
and they got more to come too. Daniel, have I seen your comments? What about the Zeta Prime? I mean, there's always been third-party companies making War for Cybertron figures. Planet X does pretty much all of them. Skeletor, yeah, they got. I saw like they had what's it called? Was it PowerCon, like the He-Man convention, and they were showing off these figures from Mondo. I was like, oh, these just look badass. Yeah. Especially that Trapjaw one, yeah, is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta really be balling if you collecting these though.
Yeah.
Not even just balling, but like if you're like collecting this line, like you really gotta just be about He-Man, because you're probably not collecting these and collecting too much else, you know? Unless you like really balling on a big budget.
I like the Skeletor head. The only thing is, like, they added the, like, classic one, which is like, no. I get it if you wanted that retro look, but it really does not go with the body.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, the classic head on that, like more like modern body, is a little off-putting.
I wish this was like in a 6-inch scale. Like the one that I got from the Netflix one is good, but then like I pulled it out again and I'm like, man, the head sculpt, man, could have been a whole lot better though. Like the body itself is fine. It's just like, oh, this head sculpt is, man, they could have done better with the Skeletor on this one, on the head sculpt at least.
Yeah.
Oh, Jade got herself disqualified. Womp womp.
Hey, sometimes again, sometimes you think they're just gonna do the obvious, and then they subvert our expectations. So that's cool. I'm glad they just didn't go with the obvious of, let's have the tag champs fight each other.
Well, like I said, this is their way. They gotta keep Nia looking strong, and they don't want to bury Jade. So this is what you get. You get the dusty finish.
Yeah.
And you gotta chant and bullshit. And Jade looks like she's bleeding because she did get hit by the chair when Nia swung it at her and she tried to catch it. But I think it clipped her though. Because she leaking now.
It wouldn't be Nia Jax if she didn't injure somebody every so often.
How many of these am I getting for you?
You get me one. I'll take one.
No, you getting two.
Fine, I'll take two.
No, you know what? You getting one. Greedy motherfuckers.
But then I need a He-Man and a Trap Jaw.
No,
I need at least, yeah. And if I'm getting He-Man, I need that Battle Cat, because what's the point of having He-Man without Battle Cat?
So get to work, Jimmy. You offering stuff over here. Get to work.
What's the point in having friends?
That you could buy stuff for. That's the point. And we encourage you to buy more stuff.
Y'all do this because I'm
give
a
you,
man.
and you know what it provides you? Happiness.
I don't feel happy.
That's because you're not giving enough. That's why. If you give more, you'll be happier.
Shit, you might be right.
Yeah, I am right.
I get you, Cliff Jumper Girl, so that you can do whatever you want with her in the bathroom, you sick freak.
I don't listen. I'm not the foot guy, blue boy over here. Okay, the cream colored man. Don't.
Wait, I heard foot guy. I didn't. Did you say blue boy?
Yes, I did, blue boy.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I like
you
blue
forgot.
girls.
I didn't forget.
Yeah, I like blue girls. Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, candy corn over here. That's listen.
Oh.
You a whole pack of just you chock full of nuts. Alright?
I feel like bullied here.
Nah, this is
like Matt,
this is
like
tough love.
utters, but we don't utter boy.
No, he was just being inquisitive. You're just Captain Pervo over here.
No, I'm Professor Pervo.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to take away your prestige.
Yeah, that's right, motherfucker. Yeah.
God forbid I take away the prestige of Professor Pervo. You don't want to be you don't want to lead people. You want to educate them. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and perv on them.
Look at that from his own mouth. You hear this, Matt?
I wish I wasn't though.
You think you know someone from all these years, and
yeah.
And then you find out one stream they're just a degenerate pervert.
Wait, what?
You know?
That turned dark.
You know, you think you know a
I
guy.
agree. I agreed on Pervo, but degenerate?
Well, I mean,
Take it easy.
what do you think? These are some upright citizens? We're supposed to treat them like humans?
I think you're being a bigot.
I mean, am I though?
No, you're not.
See, I can't be. See, I can't be bigoted. I don't have it in my body. My black skin doesn't allow me bigotry.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, now what? Now what you gotta say, sir?
So, losing battle. Can someone in the chat fucking back me up for one?
Nah, they on my side. They're with me and Skeletor. Okay? Don't worry. I'll get you right, Jimmy.
Okay.
I'll make sure that you can come to the cookout.
That's sweet of you.
You're just not allowed to bring potato salad.
Okay.
Or coleslaw. 'Cause you probably put
I hate both of them.
You probably put raisins in them.
I hate raisins, and I hate both of those foods.
Well, see, we eat those at the cookout, so you're gonna get some of that on your plate, and you better eat it.
Wait, how come I can't bring it if it's at the cookout?
Because when the ones at the cookout's gonna be edible. It's gonna have.
You don't think
it's
I
gonna
can
have
make
seasoning? I'm not saying I don't think you. I think you can. I just don't think it's gonna be good.
You motherfucker!
It's not gonna have seasoning in it.
I am the seasoning.
Well, see, that's the problem. Your tears are not flavorful enough. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fucked up.
235 with a 2350 deposit second quarter of 2024 for the Skeletor. Ooh. Now look, this color scheme works a lot better in a higher end than we saw it in the Black Series one for Darth Sidious here. From Hot Toys, you getting this?
No, I'm not getting this one. No Darth Sidious for me.
But it's
Wimp.
What? What did Utterboy just say?
Why you are you afraid you're gonna be too tempted by the dark side?
Somebody kick him.
Answer the question, sir.
What?
Answer the question, Jimmy.
What question?
He said, "Are you afraid of the dark side? Are you racist?"
I love the dark side. Wait, what? No, I love the dark side.
So then, how many Palpatines, how many Sidiouses are you picking up then?
0.
But you say you like the dark side, but you don't support the dark side. You want the dark side to not thrive.
This guy, yeah, but look at this
Yeah,
guy.
that doesn't sound like something someone who supports the dark side would say.
Look at him. He's more like white side. I can't support that. Yeah.
Showing
Look
your
at that.
showing your bigotry is not a good look.
I'm not.
Not a good look.
Bit my tongue.
You should bite your tongue of hatred.
Damn, I need Oragel.
You need the dark side of the Force to get you in the right path. Because you like living.
I don't think I need
you already live living life unnatural. You be over there looking at blue feet. Looking at blue feet and stuff.
There's no such thing as blue feet.
I bet you wish it was, though.
I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? I don't need a 6 scale like old man, you know?
You don't need them, but you want them, though.
I mean, I don't want either of those things.
Or do you need him?
Listen,
I don't.
it's only going to
Or
set you
do
back
you?
$280, $28 deposit, September 2025. So you got time to think about it.
I don't even know if I'll live until then. You know, like anything can happen.
How many of these are you picking up here?
0, because this is hands down the worst possible outfit you can put this character in, because he's essentially in a bathrobe with little slippers. And he has like what are those little candies called? The little fucking powdered little rips or whatever. What are they called?
What?
I can't remember. Damn it. It's on the tip of my tongue.
What,
It's like
red
the
rope?
sour gummy.
What, red rope licorice?
It's similar to that. He got green rope licorice.
You got the Sour Patch ropes.
Yeah, he's got Sour Patch ropes and
No, it's the timelines.
those are the timelines.
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember.
Because
Too long ago.
Loki holds the timeline together now. He is the tree.
Until he gets cast in another movie.
And he holds the timeline together. That's why he sits upon the gold throne. He's God.
Wish I had a gold throne. Got this shitty chair.
Listen, he's keeping your reality together, sir. You should be thankful.
If he's controlling reality, I want blue feet.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, Jimmy! Yeah, no blue feet, man. You want blue feet?
Make it happen, Loki.
You gotta have to drown yourself and you'll get blue feet.
Make it happen,
No, he won't.
Loki.
He'll make it happen for $305 with a $35.50 deposit, September of 2025. He'll get your
Ooh, I don't know about
He'll
that.
get your blue feet then.
Okay, maybe.
Oh, I know you want this right here, Jimmy. This probably speaks to you.
Who? Why is this $790?
Because it's the deluxe version of Ron Weasley.
Oh, this is by Queen Studios. That's why.
And
Okay.
it's Ron Weasley at Hogwarts.
Did they already do Harry Potter?
No,
This
they
is a
said
strange
this is
character.
everyone's favorite character, more beloved, Ron Weasley.
Is that his name?
Yes, Ron Weasley.
Oh. I'm good. I don't need whoever this is, this ginger child. I don't need that.
Why you got to be all about gingers? You're mad. You hear this?
I mean-
You're already offending the gingers.
They have no soul.
You have no soul.
I have a great soul.
You have
It's filled with wisdom and kindness.
It's filled with hatred and bigotry.
A little bit of pervo, but you know, we have a little pervo inside all of us. It's okay. Yeah. See? Thank you, Matt.
You're welcome.
I was getting nervous there for a second. Nobody was agreeing.
Nah. I always gotta look out for my boyfriend.
Yeah, thank you. You're my boyfriend.
Yeah, pervert. You know you with this Ron Weasley. And he comes with a whole wall to sit up against and be Ron
Jesus.
Weasley. Look, you get chess pieces. Look, Harry Potter! Harry Potter.
Potter. Potter. Potter, is that you? Is
Look,
that you, Potter?
he got a scarf and a long coat, and he's like, "I am here to do magic." Look, it's Hermione. Hermione.
Is who?
Hermione Granger.
Power Ranger?
No, you larp. It's Hermione Granger.
Oh, my stomach hurts. I can't think.
That's because you've probably got indigestion.
I got an ulcer.
That's all that candy corn got you blocked up, son. All that wax. See,
Are you sure it was?
it's catching
Are
up
you
with that
sure?
ass. It's catching up to you.
I thought it was the aspirin, but you might be right.
Candy corn got you fucked up, son. I'm telling you, bro. It's blocking you up. Now it's coming back to hit you with a vengeance.
I'll be right back. I need to go grab some painkillers.
Alright, well. $7.90 with a $1.58 deposit. Second quarter of 2025 for Weasley. Overly priced statue with a bonus. Alright, this is Tengen Toppa Gunra. I actually know this show. I've watched this show. I don't know if you've ever seen this show, Matt, but it's a pretty cool anime.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann. Yeah, I've seen it. I've not seen the whole thing. Like I never finished it, but I've watched it before.
Yeah, so this is a statue of the three main characters from the series, plus the little head robot that the
That's
little
pretty cool.
the little guy rides on, that combines with the other robot. Looks like we got some different accessories to go with the statue, which is always nice. I mean, hell, for this price, you better.
Ooh. Ooh.
Huh. That's cool. Yeah, I recommend checking out this anime if you get a chance, anyone, because it's a pretty good show.
Oh, good. You know, like it's probably hailed as one of the greatest like mecha animes of all time. Like you got this and like Gundam.
Gundam.
But yeah, the statue, not for the broke boys. And that will do it here for Fig News, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
I sound like Matt's about to head out. So I guess we could kind of like talk about the finale of X-Men '97, which was pretty wild. Cause again, I like what they've done with the kind of reboot of the X-Men series, but the problem I got was taking all this lore and you crammed it into one season. Which then now leads you to a like, okay, what are we gonna do next, and how do we go forward if we're pulling from like story arcs? Because we jammed so much into this, like just one season. Like, where do we go from here?
I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It kind of depends on whether or not they're going to be creating other. Because like, if you watch the series, like it's really insinuated that they're going to be crossing over with a lot of other like classics down the line that they're going to be reviving. Maybe that's the future of like what we're going to get in like future seasons. I don't know.
Maybe because like a lot of people predicted, like, okay, next season looks like it's gonna be some form of Age of Apocalypse because the X-Men found themselves basically in different times in history where like half of them got sent to the past, and then Jean and Cyclops got sent to the future. But I would be under the thing of having the thing of like, oh, maybe we could tell other stories in the Marvel universe because we did get like a shit ton of just like cameos of people. Like we got the Captain America, we got Iron Man, and the classic suit that he was wearing back in those days in the cartoon and in the comic. We got to see not even T'Chaka, Black Panther. We got to see Cloak, Dagger, Daredevil. We got to see Peter Parker. Oh, and apparently the writers were saying that since this is supposedly in the same universe that, Spider-Man the animated series was, they were saying that Peter Parker and Mary Jane is from that universe, that I guess eventually Peter did find Mary Jane, is what they're saying. Because if you remember in the Spider-Man series, he was last looking for Mary Jane. So they're saying that Peter Parker in this episode of X-Men is the canon one, and he found Mary Jane. So, yeah. Also, who else did they show? We got a bit of Mega Red and some of the October Guard. I mean, they dropped a lot of cameos in there just to give you the feels, which is cool. I mean, again, I would say, like, hey, the latter of X-Men storylines ain't the greatest, so we'll see what has to happen, but I would think maybe next season they'll take just one arc and maybe pace it for that season. Because I think they just kind of did this thinking that they weren't gonna get another season, but they didn't automatically get like 2 more seasons. So it's like, all right, we busted our nut with this one season. Now we gotta pace a story arc. So we're gonna have to pick something and try to ride that bitch out.
You got Daredevil too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but I do think there is a way to fold in Kang, because at the end of the sequence where they see the big dome, that's Ramatut's dome. And in the comics, Apocalypse, like Kang the Conqueror went back in time as Ramatut because he wanted to get Apocalypse as his own. But then Apocalypse tried to slay Ramatut. Well, not even tried to slay Ramatut. The Fantastic Four showed up and beat Ramatut, making Ramatut have to go back to his future a la Kang the Conqueror. But Apocalypse was there too. So if they wanted to like open up a bigger Marvel world with the X-Men involved, you could definitely next season add Kang the Conqueror to that with the whole Apocalypse in the past, because that's kind of what happened. Whoever would be the role of Ramatut is Kang the Conqueror. Because Kang the Conqueror is Ramatut. Just like when he went back in time and he was Victor Timely and all those other characters, that's what Kang the Conqueror did. He went back in certain points of history and played a role of certain people to will it in his favor. But shit happens, and he had to go back to the drawing board.
Also, I mean, if they go forward, we're also getting a different showrunner too, right? So
Yeah, more than likely, unless they get back the guy they got rid of.
yeah,
Common Rider
we should
belts? Like what kind of belts you talking? Like actual factual or just figure belts? Because I'm not sure where you would like. I know BBTS sells like the morpher parts, but I don't think they do like actual belts. But I can always keep a lookout for you, Joker. I'm trying to think though. Mm. I think I don't know. Jimmy, you know of a spot that would probably do something like that?
do something like what?
Like make belt like replica belts. Like you know how like the morphers for Mighty Morphers, but they're the ones for the common writers, like actual belts.
Oh, oh no. I don't know of any like official places, but there's like a lot of. I follow a lot of customizers on Instagram that do stuff like that. You know, that you can commission them for.
I would just
Yeah.
assume, no, honestly and truthfully, I would just assume you could use any kind of like belt strap. You would just need the actual, common rider morpher type thing. Because hold on a second, give me a second. I just want to check something real quick. Give me 1 second. Because it was something I was showing a friend earlier. Let me see where it is. I know it's probably still here too. Give me a second. Because we were just talking about it. This dude, he was like, yo, son, he's like, at my funeral, I want a bunch of dudes with the common rider belts, henchin. So I was like, it's going to look like this. So I pulled this link up. Hold on a second. There it is. Hold on, I found the link, but I just gotta give me a second. Because I want to show the chat too, so give me a minute. Let me just pull this up. Jump in the trailer. Let me see. Where is it? There we go. Oh, that shit looks funny too. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it in the theater for the chat, so we can all eat a little popcorn and watch. Cause it's fun to do stuff with the group. It's all about hanging with the boys and girls, of course.
Interaction.
It's all about the people. Alright, let me... Alright, here it is. I'm gonna show you now. This is what it talking about. Like I said, everybody just seems to have a regular belt, but they got the morphers and stuff. And like I said, you with the boys. Everybody got their head sheet. Yeah, come get it, son. Hold on, let me share it with you too, Jimmy, so you can see what I'm talking about. I fucked it up, didn't I? Yeah, you go. Oh, here it is. I'll send you the link. I forgot I got it on here. Here, I'll put it in the chat real quick.
I see it on on the stream.
Yeah, son. But like I said, but the point I was trying to make is I don't think there's like a special belt that you would actually need. I think it's just you need a belt that'll hold the morpher and get around your waist. That's why I'm like, I don't think there's an actual like Pacific one. There may be, but I would imagine it'd just be like your standard belt that you could just kind of fashion up with the morpher so you can get it popping like these guys got it doing right now. Because like everything around there, because like if you look around their waist, nothing around the waist looks that special. It's just the thing that's holding up the morpher, you know? So I don't, that's what I'm saying, like I don't think there's a specific place in general where it's like, there might be, I'm pretty sure if you typed in like Kamen Rider Morpher straps, you might get something on a Google. I'm spitballing, like, but that's what I would say, you know, if you, and then you could be like the boys right here, look at them. Everybody's got their thing, man, they going hard. Oh, yo, Decade, of course. Decade's that's that god tier right there, Joker. You get that Decay. So yeah, that's a thing right there.
Look how happy they all are.
I'm saying, son, they with the listen. You with the boys, son. You doing your thing. You just henshi. You know what I'm saying? You with the boys. You doing it. Listen, they came here with a purpose. They came here with a purpose. They knew what they signed up for, Jimmy. Okay?
The last guy is so determined though. Look at his face.
Because he got the whole outfit. He got the gear that like the outfits is everything. They're not just rando with the drip. That's purposeful drip, son. That's purposeful drip. That's part of the motif, kid. That's part of the motif. That's why the brother got that fucking mop on his head.
The Edna haircut.
Just got the mop on his head. Hey, oh my god, it's too funny. But yeah, man, that's what it be like though.
There he is.
Like you just wish you could be a part of that world.
I mean,
a
little bit.
You want me to link that here? Yeah, I'll link this right here for you in the chat, bro. Give me a second. I got you. Yeah.
I feel like that guy with the wig on, with the mop. I feel like he wasn't even a part of this. He kind of just showed up looking like that. You know.
I mean, you know what time it is.
He does not look like he planned this. He does not look like he planned it.
Nah, they all planned this. They all planned this, bro. They was ready. They knew what, like I said, they knew what the assignment was, though. They knew what the assignment was. They all got the movement, whoever they emulated. They knew what the assignment was. They came ready. I respect it. Respect it. Like, just even the ones with the little hand movements, like, yeah, they're doing the thing. Oh, my man, I ain't even peeped. My man had the fruit. Yo, my man had the fruit one, son. He had the orange. Look, my man right here, Jimmy. We here. Money in the blue. Look at that. Oh, there. You cut it up with the knife on the belt, son. Then you get the fruit. Orange is like grape. What up? Papana Porta. This shit crazy, bro. But what time is it? I think we're gonna hang out a few more minutes and then we're gonna call it. Did anything else happen around? I could have sworn it was something, but you know, my old brain son, I'll be forgetting shit, Jimmy. Getting old.
You're
right?
getting old.
Oh, you know what happens, you know? You get
Soon
old.
I'll be old.
That's okay, man. Listen, I still live life to its fullest, and you know, and I enjoy every minute of it with all my friends and loved ones. Being the best I can be.
The best you can be.
Yeah, man.
You're head of the Spaghett.
Listen, we all love the Spaghett and Friends. It's good times. We talk toys, talk TV shows and pop cultures.
Blue girls.
Although, to kind of tie a bow on the X-Men thing, I am looking forward to see what the next season does have to offer. So I hope we don't have. I know they said they're almost done with it, so hopefully we don't have to like wait like a whole year or something before the next season shows up.
Like we did with Invincible.
Yes, exactly.
Ages.
That is the last thing we need. Also, we got you know, Deadpool's not that far on the horizon, so.
No, he's like 2 months away, I think.
Oh, you found one? That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. They pricey? What's the MSRP on that? $35? Not bad. That's not bad. Alright, well, I gotta go jump on a boat real quick, Jimmy. Give me a second. I gotta jump on a boat.
Criminal.
I'm not a criminal. I am an upright, standing citizen, pillar of my community. I pay my taxes, good sir. I will not.
Well, I pay my.
I will not
too.
sit here for your slander. I will not be a part
I am
of your slander. Okay, you. That stuff might work where you come from, where I come from.
Whoa. Are you judging me based on my geographic location?
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
Yes.
I bet you're one of them motherfuckers who plays Lego Batman on their free time.
Actually, no. Actually, I was playing that Little Kitty Big City. It's a nice little game. If you got Game Pass, you should check it out, Jimmy. Real talk.
Little Kid Big City?
Little Kitty Big City. It's like, you remember that game Stray? It's like Stray, but you play a cat in Japan. It's a little 2-hour game. It's fun. It's cute. It's on Game Pass, so.
Game Pass. I still have Starfield downloaded. I haven't played it yet.
I played that. I got bored with it. It's not bad if you're into that type of style of game, but there are like parts where it just kind of drags on, and I got bored. Like I legit got bored. But the Little Kitty Big City is not bad. Like I said, for a quick little like killer for an afternoon, it's not bad. And like I said, especially if you got Game Pass, so you're golden if you got that. So
Who doesn't have Game Pass?
I mean, there's some people
That's the
that
best
don't.
thing in the world.
I mean, not everybody agrees,
Yeah.
but it depends. It depends if how much value you get out of it. If you do, hey, that's great. If you don't, to each his own. You know, it's just your money. Spend it how you want. I ain't gonna be sitting there
I
trying to
checked
convince people not to or whatever. books that you checked out?
I checked out like the PlayStation Plus thing because they're trying to complete with Game Pass. It's looking pretty good so far, actually. It used to suck, but now you can play like God of War and all their exclusives for free. So they're catching up with whatever Game Pass is doing.
Yeah, I was using that for a while. Like I downloaded games like Ghost of Tsushima, original, the first God of War. Well, not the first, but the first of the newer versions of God of War. What else did I play on that shit?
They had Days Gone. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I did. I played a little bit of that. That was okay. So yeah, I didn't mind that much. So ain't this about a bitch? It's okay. But yeah, it was a good game, and I like it. I don't get hung up on all that shit because I'm not like a bougie asshole about games. Yeah. Go ahead. You can drop a link, Joker. You cool, man.
No, I'm not a console fanboy. I kind of just go where the games are. I don't really care what system it's on.
Bro, that's how I look at shit. Like I'm not beholden to any like allegiance or anything to any console. Like, listen, if you have a game on there that I fucking want to play, if the price is right and I can afford you, I'm gonna buy you. Like I'm sitting there saying like I have a PlayStation 5. And I sit there and tell you to this day, I bought a PlayStation 5 because I wanted to play Spider-Man. That was it. That was the only selling point I had and I needed. And I bought it. I bought Spider-Man and the Miles Morales. I played that shit first, and then shortly after that, Spider-Man 2 came out. And guess what? I played that shit too, and it was awesome. Awesome fucking game. Worth the price of admission. And I got an Xbox Series X because I play Gears of War, and I have friends that play online certain games that I play. So I have that too. If I had people that played Switch, I'd probably own a Switch right now. And back then, I didn't, so I don't. But now I know people that do who play games like Mario Kart and shit like that. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to probably pick up a Switch, but I'm going to wait till the new one comes out and then get a Switch. So then I could play games like Smash Brothers or fucking Mario Kart and shit like that. Cause there's a reason for me to want to do it. I'm not just buying shit because I'm a consumer. Like, nah, I don't have reasons to buy shit. I'm not gonna buy shit. But if there's something out there that gives me a reason to play it and buy it, and I can enjoy it on my own or with others, then hey, I might pick it up. But I don't care who makes it. You got good games. You got games I can play. Is the shit in color? That's all I care. I don't give a fuck about fucking 60 frames per second and 1080p. That's that bougie asshole talk. Is the game fun? Are you enjoying yourself? Is it in color? That's all that matters. Cause your boy here, I used to play back when I had a Nintendo, the original Nintendo, when it came to us in America. I played it on a 5-inch black and white TV. Like imagine that. Playing Super Mario Brothers on a 5-inch black and white. With literal coat hanger antenna. Cause that's how fucking shit was in the day.
If you do get a Switch, you gotta check out Zelda though. That's like that really is like
listen,
a console.
there's a lot of games that I would fuck with because I used to be in it. Like before all these other consoles took over, Nintendo was your only option back in the day until Sega came along. Nintendo was your only option till Sega came along. Because it was the Nintendo Entertainment System, and then Sega had their little, like, Game Gear, which was like, and then next thing you know, boom, here came Genesis. And then Genesis popped up, and then next thing you know, we jumped straight to Nintendo 64. And then from there was 64 to the Super 60, the Super NES. No, first it was the NES, then the Super in the 64. We had the Super NES and then the 64. And like I said, Genesis was doing their thing, Sega CD, all that nonsense. But yeah, it was all Nintendo back in the days before Xbox and fucking Sony came along. So most people are mostly Nintendo fans, to be truthful. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s, you were probably a Nintendo person, because Nintendo was the only option in the beginning until Genesis showed up. And then you had your offshoot consoles that came out and maybe somebody fucked with it. Atari tried to make a comeback with the Jaguar. And then you had like the TurboGrafx 16, shit like that. But Nintendo was always the forerunner. So it's like there's a lot of games for Nintendo I'd like to play. Like I fuck with that Zelda shit. I'll fuck with that Mario Kart. I'll fucks with the Smash. I fucks with the Pokemon shit. Yeah, all of that. So I'm just, like I said, I'm holding out till the next Switch come out, and like I said, that'll be the next console, because I already got the others. And again, I hold no allegiance to any console. People who do that shit, I call them bougie assholes. That's all you're being, is a bougie asshole. Trying to act like this shit, like you get some stock at being loyal to some motherfucker. All they want to do is bleed you. And you out here defending. Trying to tell another person that this is better. Did I ever tell you this time that this dude at a fucking Best Buy tried to console shame me, Jimmy?
No, what happened?
So peep game. So I'm at the fucking Best Buy with the missus, and I needed a capture card. So I'm like, yo, I gotta get a capture card so I can record, gameplay, blah blah. I go to the guy, and it's a black guy too. I go to the black guy working at Best Buy. I say, yo, my dude, where can I find capture card? And he goes, what console? I say, Xbox Series X. This motherfucker go, and it's like, my nigga, I know you not trying to console shame me because I'm playing on an Xbox, right? He's talking like PlayStation better. I'm like, what up? Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm coming here console shaming me. So you know what I did? I went to the next salesman and bought a bunch of stuff. Because this guy fucking wanted to sit here and try to console shame, son. But like he acted like he didn't even want to fuck with me though. Like once he showed me, like he kind of walked away from your boy, and then I'm like, yo, the next man, I'm like, yo, where your fucking capture cards over here, bro? And like, yo, not only did I buy a capture card, I bought a whole fucking computer. And a bunch of other shit because I needed shit to fucking record. And like this dude over here also shaming me, like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. I despise people who do that. Like, motherfucker, I don't care what console you have. You playing video games nowadays, good for you. I don't care where you getting it from.
I don't understand the difference, because to people who console shame and shit, the PlayStation and the Xbox are the exact same fucking system. They're just shaped differently.
Yeah.
Okay, and one happens to have games that you can only play on that one, and the other also has that.
And that's the only thing that makes them actually different. That's the only thing that actually makes them different, is that certain games you can only play on this console. Because nowadays, we got cross-platform as far as online is concerned, so you can't even make that argument. So the only thing that makes these consoles different is that certain games can only be played on those consoles. Unless you got a PC, then fuck all that. The rules out the window at that point. But like I've never cared anybody like, oh, only got, oh fuck, you got an Xbox, cool. You got a PlayStation, cool. You got GameCube or a Switch, cool. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, ew, you got a this? Like, bro, nah, that's a bougie asshole for you. And
It's like a piece.
I don't condone bougie assholes. It's like, nah, son. I'm just happy to have games. Like I said, as a kid, as a guy who grew up with playing games on a black and white TV, the fact that my shit's in color is a step above the rest. And like I said, I remember what games looked like then to compare to what they are now. We are in a very good place. But to sit here and be bougie about it, nah, don't do that.
PC Master Race. PC Master Race.
Listen. I give the PC Master Race their props because it is better. It is better. Anyone that says different, anyone that says that gaming on PC is less than console is actually being dishonest.
Yeah, it's better, but like I can't fucking stand the people who cringe at you when you tell them that you game on anything that isn't a fucking computer.
And them two are bougie assholes. Like I don't care. I recognize that playing on the computer is a superior thing, but in a nutshell, then it's just a superior console. That's all it is. The computer is nothing but a console that you use to do shit on. But everything that you do nowadays on an actual computer, can you not do that shit on a console? Can I not go on the internet on my Xbox or PlayStation if I want to? Can I not shop and buy? Can I literally not browse a web? Is there not a web browser in these consoles? So what separates them from a computer other than a computer? You can do more upgrades and modifications than you would with the console. That's the only real difference. And games are more readily available and less likely to be exclusive because, with computers, you can emulate, you can do all kinds of fuckery if you got the skills.
Yeah, you could pretty much play whatever the fuck you want. That was like my first console. Like what got me into gaming wasn't an Xbox or a PlayStation. I played Halo Combat Evolved on the computer, and then I discovered Xbox, and then like in my teenage years, when I went to PlayStation, and then I got all.
And that's the thing, Joker. You said since a lot of computers have the integration where they're associated with Microsoft, you primarily have offhand an Xbox already because they support like fucking Game Pass and shit. So it's like, okay, you don't even need a console because, hey, if you want to play some Xbox game, if you're with Microsoft, you're already halfway there. You're just cutting out the middleman of having a 700 brick in your house.
Yeah, because they offer. I have it with my subscription because I have Game Pass. I think it's called Ultimate or something, and I get Game Pass for PC. That's some cool shit, man.
Yeah, so you can almost kind of to a degree avoid the console there, but it's like it doesn't matter where you get it from. It's like it's just a place you can game. And I'm not gonna sit there and be bougie about it. It's like, hey, the only reason I don't do that is because I already have an Xbox. That's it. But if I was a person who primarily played on computer, I'd probably do that. But either way, it's a way to consume the game. It's a way to get the product for me to play it and enjoy it. But I don't sit here and be like, well, I only game on PC or I only played the Switch and I'm a Sony this. And it's like, no, I'll play whatever I got, whatever I could afford, and whatever is the game I want to play and wherever it is available to me. But I don't need to be a bougie asshole about it. I don't care. I don't care how many frames per second it is. I don't care if it's 1080p. I don't care if any of that. Is it good? Is it fun? Is it in color? Unless the game's meant to be in black and white, is it in color? But all that other stuff is bougie asshole talk. So when you hear people talk like that, just remember that in your mind, folks. Bougie asshole.
The console I kind of spend the most time on recently is actually the Steam Deck.
Did I get the dual
Yeah, that thing.
Rangers? I did not get the dual Rangers. I'm actually skipping out on those for now because Transformers came along, and Transformers always take higher priority in my collection to be. So I was like, yeah, I had to make the sacrifice because Transformers. But like I said, if they're still available for me down the road, I probably might go in on them though. Definitely the Green Ranger, 100%.
I posted a review. I don't know if I told you this story, but I ordered like this limited edition Steam Deck like a couple months ago, and apparently I was like so shocked by this. I'm like one of the first people in the world to own one of them because I happen apparently to live like right next to where they ship them from. And so like it arrives super early, and I decide to put like an unboxing and first impressions on YouTube. And it got like a lot of clicks because like at the time I was the only person on the internet to post it.
Okay.
And dude, the fucking people, man, the fucking PC Master Race people flooded me like with hundreds of comments just trashing me. Like you should really look at the comment section. People go fucking ballistic. If I say one thing that isn't the correct terminology for PC Master Race bullshit regarding all their tech or whatever, I got ripped a new one.
I mean, like that's the way it is, and it just like deters any new people wanting to come in and try stuff because it's like you're sitting there being elitist and gatekeeping about. Just say, listen, people want to have fun and play games. That's it. I just want to play games. Like I don't care for all this. Like some people don't always have the best tech, so a lot of this terminology really doesn't apply to a lot of people. Not everybody's playing on 4K monitors. Not everybody's got the highest definition or even the fastest speeds. So all that kind of talk is just really like only for yourself to just kind of brag and boast that you know these things or these are things you possess. But it's like to sit there and ramble on about them is like, hey, not everybody's got fiber optics. Not everybody's running at high speeds, or like I said, they don't have a 4K TV. They ain't working on an HD monitor. They might not have the best PC. They might be just running off a laptop or something, and it might not even be the best laptop.
Like the first thing I said in that video is like, I was like, sorry everybody if I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not like super tech savvy, so give me a break. And like people started saying they quote that in the comment section, and then they follow it with, then why the fuck are you unboxing a goddamn electronic, you piece of shit? Holy shit, like, man! Like you gotta relax.
Dial it back, man.
Who hurt you? You know? Where did you break? Like, jeez, man.
And see, that's the thing. Now, what if you try to learn and get good at it or interested in it? It's like you would be more turned off because it's like, damn, I didn't even come at nobody with hate, but yeah, y'all came out the gate guns blazing. Like, goddamn. Why would I want to get involved with something like that? Why would I want to associate with something like that when I didn't even come at you with smoke? But you as soon as I opened the door, you shot me in the face. You straight Barbara Gordon me and shit. Right in the belly. Just jokered me that bam. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, I did 2 videos, and I got all these comments asking me to do videos like on these other features, and I just said, nah, I'm calling it a quits here.
Like, what's the point? Like, if you want my opinion, if you want like an unbiased new person to the field and their perspective, and like, hey, you could correct them, but like, y'all not even trying to correct the dude or give helpful advice. Y'all just like, you need to fucking just die. Like, come on, man. That's wild.
Yeah, like I'm done with electronic videos. I don't
Look,
give a fuck if I'm the first person on the planet to
that's a
get the
little
next.
upsetting though. They can't be messing with my man Candy Corn like that. That's not good. That's not right.
Yeah, they went ballistic.
Listen,
But
I would say dig in, but you know what? You don't want to mess with that because there's cats out there that just take it to levels of just straight gay ops, and you don't need that in your life, motherfuckers. Especially if you're trying to lean in on it and like trying to kind of make it work for you. They don't like that when you lean in on them. And then they want to take it
so yeah,
personal. They want to take it personal when they realize it don't get to you, and you just now kind
no,
of
I
you
don't,
just working them now.
I don't, no, I didn't argue with anybody. I just wanted them to kind of,
No, I'm not even saying you argue with them. You just kind of lean into it, like yeah, I know, whatever, blah blah blah. You don't give them the fuel to like, he's too sensitive, or he can't hang, because you know what I mean. You just kind of lean into the I'm a real ape shit. Like I don't know my shit about computers. You right. So what else you got for me? Like, are you gonna give me better advice then? Are you gonna give me helpful tips, or you just gonna tell me to go kill myself? Like that's how you gotta approach it. Once you hit them with that, they can't do nothing to you after that, because now you're not giving them the venom of you done fuck with me and I'm angry at you and I'm trying to defend myself. Nah, you just lean into it and like, yeah, I suck. Help me get good then. If I'm such shit at this, make me better. Instead of telling me to just sit here and kill myself. Tell me, how would I be better? What should you tell me to what should I have done different outside of you telling me to kill myself? You know what I'm saying? And then they can't handle that, because now they realize like, damn, he not sensitive. He not, you know what I'm saying? He ain't coming in like a little bitch about it. Tips and donations. No, we don't have that here. YouTube don't pay us. This is a non-profit organization here at the Sanctuary. Spaghetti Friends is non-sponsored.
yeah, that's my fault mainly. If you can't tell, that's not us. That's why we got banned in like fucking 40 countries for Deadpool.
We got banned. Listen, our channel's been struck down a couple times, man. And I'm pretty sure if we probably got one more, it just get terminated.
I had to fight YouTube on Twitter, like YouTube support, to get our channel back running for streaming after fucking watching Transformers on air.
Even though everybody else can do it, though. That's fucked up.
Like, I told them, our 3-month ban is up. They're like, oh, is it? It's not working? That sucks. Sorry. Like, okay, can you fix it?
Nah, we've been back up, Joker. It's just that they took us down a few times. Or a couple of times it was some bullshit, because we weren't even showing the Avengers Endgame movie. They just heard some audio and they clipped us. They clipped us on audio. We wasn't even playing the movie, son. They just heard a little sample, and it's like, "Goop, you're gone." Just like, what? We're gone. We had to jump on other channels. We was on Facebook. He's on Twitter.
Yeah, like when we watched Avengers, it was funny because we were good for the first hour because we were all talking throughout, and so YouTube couldn't pick up the audio. But as soon as people started falling asleep on stream,
see, that was fucking Derek and fucking Vinny over there sleeping.
That was funny shit,
bruh. I'm saying, here's the thing: YouTube is funny that way. You can record yourself doing those things, but they won't allow you to do it live, which I don't get. It's the same thing. We're still being transformative. We're not even showing the whole thing. And it's like, yo, what's the difference? And we're not even monetized. So we're not even making any money off of this. And if you wanted to make money off of it, I mean, have at it. We don't sit here and get the hundreds of thousands of views. Like, bro, there's no profit here. This is a hobby. Like, what the fuck?
Listen, Mama Susan didn't like us. I don't know.
I don't know why. We're pretty decent people. We had bro. We had so much diversity in this show. We had women.
Yeah.
We had blacks, whites, Asians, Canadians, Australians, women. We had it all. We're a very diverse group here at Spaghett and Friends. You would think they love us. And somehow, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we sit there, we sit here and hype up product. You know, we promote things, and we get no product. We get no profit from it. Sometimes we can be critical on things, but that just shows that we have no bias.
Did I tell you how I got one of our streams back magically? Like, I couldn't believe it actually fucking worked. So one of our streams got taken down because it was one of the streams where we got a copyright strike, and so they took us down. But the content we were showing, it wasn't like it wasn't something a big company would have struck us for, because we weren't showing anything for that. So it must have been like a small group. So when YouTube sent me an email saying, we just, took down your video because, copyright owner says go fuck yourself. And so I sent whoever that is a message, and I wrote, I don't know who you are or why you struck us down, but we just gave you free fucking promotion, so maybe you should give it back to us. And they actually did.
Yeah,
like they actually gave it.
Like,
Yeah,
we be out here promoting products and shit. Like, bruh, we good for business, and we're not even big. Like, we ain't got nobody. I'm appreciative of all the cats that always show up here and hang out with us and talk to shit and toys and movies or whatever the fuck. But you act like we cracking them numbers like that. Like, please, we're barely a blip on the radar. Like I said, if we ever got to that, hey, maybe. But I'm not out here trying to. Like I said, this shit is fun. Hang out with my homies on Friday night, talk about some toys, fucking talk about some movies and TV shows and how fucking Hollywood's out here too busy diddling kids to make good products. You know what I'm saying? Give us the shit. We willing. Like I've always said, as collectors, we are willing to part ways with our money as long as you give us what we want. We are willing to part ways with our money as long as you give us what we want. Not what you think we want, but what we actually want. And that goes for clothing, music, movies, comics, manga, whatever, toys, whatever. If you give the people what they actually want, they are willing to part ways with their money. You ain't gotta force them, you ain't gotta trick them, you ain't gotta do none of that shit. When you make a product that we actually want, we will take my money. No hesitation, no second reservations here.
And then we got the Marvels.
Yeah, you give us the Marvels, you give us the Eternals, you give these like I said, it's sad. Like I said, the X-Men show, for what it was a good watch, especially when we've dealt with all this Disney Marvel stuff that we've consumed and just been given lately. But from what I hear, it didn't do that well as far as viewership goes. And I'm not surprised, because I don't think anybody really was going to care that much, because right out the gate, you had all this controversy of, oh, it's woke and it's this and it's that. And people are so quick to believe what a couple of YouTubers say and a couple otaku articles say that instead of just judging it for themselves, they already dismissed it. I'm just like, whatever, man. I don't care. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna decide if it's good, then I'll watch more. If it's not, I don't have to watch anymore. I don't. I don't have to be forced. I don't have to consume it. I don't have to even make content about it. Like if we didn't watch this thing like outright, we don't have to sit here on Spaghett and Friends and talk about it. We talk about a whole other bunch of things but this show. But because we all watched it and because it was it was a good enough show to watch and talk about, we've talked about every 10 episodes since it's been on, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, Madam Web was trash. Madam Web was trash, and I'll say it. Any movie that's in the world of Spider-Man and it doesn't have Spider-Man, you already dead in the water. You're already dead
Dude,
in the
that movie
water.
looks like... I've never seen a AAA film look more like a fan film. It's like, it's kind of uncanny.
I think a fan film
That's
probably
what
would have been better, to be honest.
Probably, yeah.
A fan
Probably.
film would have actually gave you what you wanted. So I would almost disagree. That's not a fan film, because a fan film would have actually gave you what you wanted. But yeah, it's just like, so like, yeah, it didn't do that well, like as far as move the needle for Disney Plus or anything, which is almost kind of, like I said, surprising to some, because like I said, if you look around you, everybody's praising it. Everybody, at least to some degree, is like, yeah, the show is good. There are those who are trying to find reasons that it's like, oh, it's pushing agenda, and it's like, where? I need you to be specific, because I don't see any narrative being pushed, especially anything that has to do with real world applications. I only see what's happening in the world of X-Men / Marvel. That not a reality. You know what I'm saying? So, like, where are you seeing these things? I need you to be more specific. But like, yeah, for the most part, yeah, it's been positive by most people, and the rest they are doing their thing. But again, they've already signed on for like 2 more seasons, I think. In fact, I think they might have signed on. They just might have got knocked with a 4th season, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because what I'm told is they're wrapping up season 2 and getting started on season 3. So that's why I'm hoping, like, if they're already almost completed season 2, I hope we don't have to wait like a full calendar year before we see another season. And you know, I'm optimistic that hopefully the Deadpool Wolverine is the reset button for the MCU. Fingers crossed. You know, I would like to see an Avengers versus X-Men. That's why I said I'm hoping with Deadpool Wolverine we get some form of a reset for the MCU. Like, we can acknowledge all that happened, but we're gonna start back at something else where, you know, we could bring back certain people but also add new people, and then just start a new something. Like, we don't even have to do an Infinity Saga. We don't have to do an Ultron or nothing, because all those things got done. We can now do something different where we can involve X-Men and Avengers and, you know, toss in the Fantastic Four. Like I said, I would hope, like, you know, maybe a Galactus. Like I said, I think we've talked about this before, Jimmy. Like, you know, throw in, like, if we was going to reboot the MCU, I think to get all those people involved, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Avengers, Galactus has to be the big bad.
Probably, yeah. He's been cast. Yeah, Galactus was cast, so in the new Fantastic Four, with, well, I forget the actor's name, but
Well, you know what?
Maybe
I
he'll
wouldn't
just
mind the Secret Wars. I wouldn't mind it, but I think, like I said, I feel like that's the vibe I'm getting. Like that's kind of their way of not doing the Secret Wars, but kind of doing with Deadpool and Wolverine almost. Like I said, I feel like that's the reset button there. Like I said, I'm speculating, but it gives off the vibes of like this could be a good jumping off point to reset everything. That way we can fold in all these other people and then start anew, so we can kind of remember the old MCU, but also remember that anything after Deadpool Wolverine is now new, and we don't need to like even like go back to that to like remember like this is the reason this is that now is because this happened then. It's like all that's happened now is all new shit. You don't have to reference or refer back to this stuff because we've reset. That's what happened then. This is what's happening now. New continuity. Old continuity, new continuity. AC, BC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dr. Doom pulls the strings. I mean, hey, if that's a way to bring him into the mix, listen, they've already now established him in the X-Men cartoon, so if that's a part of the branch, if that's a part of the tree of the multiverse, then he now exists in a continuity, at least within the animated series. So I would hope that we do get some kind of Dr. Doom action. I hope they fix Kang, do something with that since that all went to shit.
Yeah. Gotta recast him.
Yeah, just recast him. Like, yeah, listen, Jonathan Majors was not that big of an actor that we gotta sit here and now act like we can't swap him with another Negro. You did it to fucking Terrence Howard. He went, fucking Rhodey went from a light skin to a dark skin. So, man, make it happen, bro. Make it happen. In fact, like I said, if Deadpool Wolverine is the reset Kang and make him white again. Okay? How about that? Make everybody happy. Make me happy. I'd rather he be white.
And I'll play Kane. The first role I'll fit.
I said white, not cream colored.
Hey now. Hey now. I can pull it off. I'll just dye my hair white, like a Steve Martin type of deal, and we're good. I basically look like Kane already. I'm just short and fat. That's all. Don't judge me.
Plus, we got that whole Thunderbolts coming out soon.
Oh, yeah. I don't have faith in that at all, though.
I don't either. Like, I don't think it's time for a Thunderbolts, especially with the crop of people that you're supposedly going to use. It's just like, like I don't care.
From what I hear, it's basically like a Yelena Belova movie with Red Hulk.
Which is like, I'm tired of
no, sorry. Well,
no one cares
Red
about
Hulk's
Yelena Belova. Like, stop trying to take these CT characters and make them like as if people cared about them in the first place.
I don't think people care about the character. I think they just use her because the actress is really popular.
Well, yeah, that's the case. But I'm saying, like, if that's the case, you could have gave Florence Pugh somebody in the Marvel canon way more relevant than Yelena Belova.
Yeah.
Like, there was no need to really try to flush out the Black Widow stuff like that to try to make her a character. Like I said, you could have gave her somebody else completely, and it made more sense. Like, I can imagine putting her. She could have played a rogue. She could have been a rogue. So many other characters you could have cast her as, but y'all chose this secondary Black Widow.
Yeah.
Like, people barely
Yeah.
cared about the actual Black Widow in the comics, so you give us the secondary Black Widow. Like, make that make sense, Jimmy.
Through logic.
Like I said,
I
it's
don't have it.
yeah, or the White Queen. So many other people would have been better than her playing fucking Yelena Belova. So many other characters that are like way more relevant, especially female characters that are way more relevant than Yelena Belova. Like, especially if we trying to like, I could even see her dead ass. She could be a Sue Storm. I think she could pull it off with the right actor with her. I think she could pull it off.
Okay.
She's good. She's good. She's got a good American accent. She could pull it off.
It's way better than that like crappy Russian accent she does in the movies. That's for sure.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I would rather see that, but they wasted her on somebody else. That, like I said, it's the same thing like with doing like the Red Guardian and all that. It's like, okay, I don't mind that character, but if you was gonna do him, then just do like the whole Winter Guard proper. Don't make him like a side-off character. Mystique? Maybe Mystique. I could see that. I can see Mystique for her. But again, I want a proper Mystique. I don't want a naked Mystique. Like, you can put clothes on her. Thank you.
She's got white garbs, you know.
Yeah, put some clothes on her. I don't know why they always felt to make her naked. Like, nah, even when she was blue, she did wear clothes. Come on, cover her up. Have little modesty.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
I just got her out here just butt ass naked. Like, come on now. She did wear clothes.
She finally got to wear clothes in Dark Phoenix. They killed her instantly.
Word.
They're like, bitch, you ain't naked? Spike through your fucking chest.
You gotta die.
You gotta die today. That's what you get for not being nude.
Yeah, I know, man. It's tragic. It's tragic.
That's okay. That was the Jennifer Lawrence one, so nobody cares.
No, but I mean, but they did it to Rebecca Romaine too. So it's like, just like you could have. She does wear Mystique does wear clothes. I don't know where we got the thing of like make her naked. I guess it was probably for how they wanted to do the CGI of her morphing, and I get that. But you mean to tell me you couldn't morph clothes?
So she can morph into people with clothes on.
But she
But
couldn't. She
when
couldn't
she
have.
morphs back,
She
she has
couldn't
to
have
be
clothes
nude?
when she was morphing.
I don't know. That was ask Brian Cena. That was kind of his whole deal, you know.
Well, yeah, but
Maybe he just really wanted to see Rebecca Romaine naked. I don't know.
Maybe.
You know, he's like, I need to be in the makeup room to direct.
I gotta make sure the process is perfect.
I need to see them. I need to see her.
Like I get final approval.
Then I'll make the movie. Yeah, that'll be a good movie. And it was.
He's like, the blue on that nipple doesn't look right. Take that one off and put another one on.
You know what? Let's just remove everything and start from scratch.
Yeah, the blues all wrong.
Like for re-releases of the movie, they had to cut out certain part. Like there was this part where her ass was just right in the shot in the helicopter scene, and they had to cut that out for like the DVD release or something. I read like they said, you know what, this is too much, Mr. Cena. You know, this is a PG film.
Too much Rebecca Romaine in the shot.
Yeah, too much. Miss Romaine, we could see her ass cheeks. My son was in the room, and he liked it, but I didn't.
It was too much Romaine.
My son's name is Jimmy, and he's never been the same.
Now he's Professor Pervo.
Since then, he's been eating copious amounts of candy corn. I don't know what's wrong with my son. Get help.
You do need help, Jimmy.
Get him help.
But
Get him a neuropsychologist.
Listen. We'll get you that neuropsychologist, but I think we're going to wrap it up here because we've gone a little overtime. But it's all good. But I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining us. You guys, as always, are cool, awesome. Thank you for joining us, taking a little bit out of your time, hanging out with us nuts. Smash that like for yourself and subscribe if you haven't. And tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, we do this every Friday night. Also, join us Monday night at Clickbait Wrestling if you're about that wrestling stuff. And don't forget Thursday, go see The White Race, ELW, Extreme Local Wrestling. So we got a lot of fun stuff. Any last words, Jimmy, before we call it for the night?
You know the regular shit. Jiggle your wiggle, get some blue feet in you, and you be good for the week. I'll see you next Friday.
All right, well, y'all have a
Love
good
you.
night. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy your weekend, and remember to always kick out. Thick boys out.
Time has come, I'm ready to go. Venturing into the unknown. Fire's inside me, must be unleashed. People talk nonsense all the day. Shampoo kind, that's all they can say. I can't get no satisfaction. Woo-hoo! Challenge may have come. Woo-hoo! Fighting just begun, but there's no stopping. People spreading out my wings. Let's fly high. Woo-hoo! Concentrate my power. Woo-hoo! In the final hour, in the end, I'm gonna win. I hope you die. Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep you tight high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to